What's up, Miami Heat fans? We're back live on the Heat Report for another watch party, with tonight's game being against the Orlando Magic. It feels like we've played Orlando like 5 times already. I believe this is our 3rd matchup with the Magic, and it is a pivotal one. So I am excited to be here because guess what is important? Tiebreakers. I mean, the Magic are 7th in the Eastern Conference. Miami is currently 8th. So they need to get a win against the Magic, not only to tie them up back in the standings, but also have that potential tiebreaker. Welcome in. I am Nic Rohloff of the Heat Report. Tough loss on Sunday against the Clippers. They are just a matchup nightmare for us, but I am excited to get back against the Magic, where hopefully the Heat can win their 3rd game in their last 4. And we're getting things started off early with a super chat. Shout out to Money Matt. I see Lokhtar is in the building too as well. We'll get to our super chat menu. We usually go to shout out your city for me first, but Money Matt gets the party rolling early with a $10 super chat. Add another entry in for that D-Wade jersey. Hey, Rolly, how you feeling today? Physically and mentally, how's the weight loss journey going, and how's the family? You know what? I appreciate Money Matt every single time, not only for when he donates to the channel like he did today, but he's always constantly checking in on me, and I do appreciate that, Money Matt. I'm doing well. Hopefully everything is going well with you mentally, physically, and your family is going, everything with your family is going well. Also, I'm going to see my family down in Florida in just about 8 or 9 days during the All-Star break. I'm taking a break of my own, Money Matt. I'm heading to Fort Myers, Florida to go hang out with my family as they're down there right now. So I appreciate that, Money Matt. We're writing you down as we currently speak. Money Matt is in there again. The weight loss is still coming. It's still at 70 pounds, just about 70 pounds. Since it's almost a year, because I started late February last year. So I'll just say like I started March 1st. So once this month of February is up, it's officially been a year. It's always fun to see that, see where the year has gone, but feel good. I actually do have a fun special today. You know what? We usually go back to get the chat rolling, but you know what? And since Money Matt, I do have a super chat menu today. As you know, any super chat like Money Matt's gets on screen. $10 gets you a signed jersey raffle ticket for D-Wade, laser autographed jersey, still on its way to studio, that we're going to raffle off at the end of the month. We're doing month-long raffle entries. $10 gets you a ticket. Money Matt is in there. We're now up to, I believe, 21 tickets for the entire month. $20 gets you onto the Miami Heat Hall of Fame board. We are close to closing this puppy out, and once we get this buddy filled, we are going to auction that off. $50 is a beer bong, and as you know, we've started our Rollies deal of the day. We've had some fun deals of the day early on, but today's Rolly deal of the day is, how about this? Every super chat, so it's not a dollar amount, it's this quantity today. Every super chat equals 1 minute of workout, which means, if you don't know, which is why I wanted to bring this up after Money Matt asked about how the weight was going, how the workout was going. Well, after this live stream, I am planning to go to the gym to get a workout in. I did some weight training earlier. I did a sauna sesh as well, but tonight I wanted to go on a run on the treadmill. So what I'm going to propose to the Heat fans is that every super chat is a minute on the run, on the treadmill. So if we get 30 super chats on today's live stream, I am going to go on a 30-minute run. 15 minutes. 8 minutes. 5 minutes. So you guys control how long I run. I am going to post the completed workout on my Twitter or Instagram, wherever you want. So follow me at Nic_Rohloff on Twitter, at NicRohloff9 on Instagram, just to show proof that I did it. But every super chat controls how long I run today. So right now we are at 1 minute. A 1 minute run right now. I assume that will only go up and up as we continue to go on. But now, shout out your city for me as we're 21 minutes away from tip. What's up, Lokhtar? What's up, J-Boy? McSpadden's in the building. What's up, Ryan? Ty Man says, Rolly, Yami, 50 likes. You know the deal. If we get to 50 likes before tip, it has to be before tip, I will take a shot of tequila. Sam's in Illinois, J-Boy, Louisiana, Yami in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Money Matt says, I'm a little sick. I'm off work today and Thursday, but all good, though. Nothing too serious. Hopefully the Heat can win to make me feel better. I hope the Heat win to make you feel better. I hope you feel better just in general. And Money Matt, who's tuning in from Ohio, Heat game again tomorrow night against the San Antonio Spurs. We get a close-up look. I get up close look. There we go. To Victor Wembanyama the day before the trade deadline. McSpadden's watching from Yonkers. Yes. Dave is watching from Camarillo, California. Jaime Jaquez's hometown. That's electric. Ray Swan says if we lose tonight, Pat Riley needs to do right by Butler and trade him away. Oh boy. What's up, Ron Baker? We'll get to this matchup in the chat more in just a second. But one of our good friends is back, everyone. Prize Picks is back sponsoring the show. Let's get it. Head over to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS to get a first deposit match up to $100. It's daily fantasy made easy. Just pick 2 to 6 player stat projections, pick more than or less than, and you can watch the winnings roll in up to 25 times your money. Yes, you heard that correctly. I had to get active for today's game. Oh, 4-player stat projection. I'm taking demon time, which if you don't know what that means, let me explain it to you. Demons and goblins. You see a goblin at the bottom, a demon up top. A demon is more than the average stat projection. So Bam's normal stat projection, let's say it's 16.5. This is 3 more than that. So I'm going to get a little bit more of an increased payout, but I'm taking more of a risk. I'm also taking the more than on Jimmy Butler, 1.5 turnovers. Sorry, Jimmy. Taking the more than on Terry Rozier, 4.5 assists. And I'm taking the more than on Franz Wagner, 3.5 rebounds. I think that little goblin is a nice touch right there. 4-player stat projection, 9 times my money if I hit on these 4-player stat projections. You can take these picks with me. You can fade my picks as well. But join rapper Meek Mill, comedian Andrew Schultz at Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. That link is in the live chat. It's also in the description of today's live stream. Take advantage right now. Big game coming up this Sunday. Make it more interesting with Prize Picks. Who you got tonight? If you got the Heat winning their 3rd game of their last 4, type your MIAs. If you got the Magic, unfortunately, type your ORLs. Get it active in the chat. If you can't tell, I got a little bit more energy with me today. I do. Last live stream on Friday, I was sick. And I just did not have the juice with me. I got it tonight, and hopefully the Heat are able to pick up a big win. Money Matt says, I don't know about the over on Jimmy. We're playing the Magic. Butler's been a little loosey-goosey with his handle lately. He's been doing some interesting things while driving to the paint. I kind of see 2 turnovers today for Jay Butt, if I got to be honest. Van Lee saying, good night, Nick. Our offense is ugly. Makes my stomach hurt. It's my birthday. Need this dub. Happy birthday, Van Lee. Get your HBDs in the chat for me. Get one of our guys some birthday love in Van Lee. Yeah, but another game that we didn't score 100 points in. I tell you what, the Magic are a good defensive team, but if we don't score over 100 again tonight, I might break something. 305, guys. Ryan with the Heat. So is Money Matt, Yami, Tyman, Anita, McSpadden. Let's go. Thank you. Glad you're feeling better. Rolly from 305 guy. Me too. I'm still a little congested, but when I was sick on Friday, it was like sore throat, full body. So like I didn't have the juice. I didn't want to get too excited. I didn't want to yell because almost talking hurt every single time because of my sore throat. So can you imagine talking for 2.5 to 3 hours on a live show when your throat is sore and hurting? Well, that's not very fun. So that my energy was a little bit down. I had body aches too, but now we're chilling. Now it's just a little bit of a runny nose, but y'all don't need to know all that. We're good. We good. Heat God says, Rolly, what do you think of that DeRozan trade rumor? I think it was fake. Fake trade rumor. That's why I haven't talked about it yet. But I will say this. It's well documented that DeRozan, if traded from Chicago, would want to be in the 305 with the Miami Heat because he likes this area. He's good friends with Jimmy Butler. So I'm not really shocked by that, even though it was a fake report. DeRozan, I don't like his fit with Miami, though. I don't need a third guy actually really fourth guy that does their best work offensively in the mid-range. He need less mid-range shooting. Need less mid-range shooting. Shout out to everyone spamming happy birthday for Van Lee, like money, Matt. Van Lee, yeah. Woj and Bobby Marks says it might be the slowest deadline ever. The problem is that it's the new CBA. The new CBA, which if you don't know what that means, collective bargaining agreement between the players, the owners, the front offices, the whole 9 yards. The issue is that the way the financials work, a lot of teams are going to be stuck in a tricky situation when it comes to the second apron of the luxury tax. Miami, one of them included, to where they have to pay extra tax dollars when they cross that second threshold. And teams are going to be less willing to do that, which means less big-time trades, less acquiring of major stars at the trade deadline because it's going to put them deep into the tax in the offseason. For example, with Miami, they're already about $6 or $7 million away from the second apron next year. If you look ahead with Duncan, Jimmy, Bam, Tyler, Terry Rozier, those 5 contracts take up so much money that they don't really have that much else to allot to other players on the roster. So the Heat are not going to be able to go acquire a big-time asset down the road. So, say this, for example, that's why getting rid of Lowry was so important. And because there's 29 mil coming off the books, which was going to help us in the offseason, but would you rather have a player to help you this year, or would you rather be able to spend 27 more million dollars in the offseason? There's not really that many guys that are going to be free agents that are worth signing for Miami. So when Pat Riley and Andy Ellisberg were contemplating what to do at the deadline, it was either trade Kyle Lowry for a player that can, or players, that ended up being one player, that can help Miami this year with Terry Rozier, but you probably lose Caleb Martin and Haywood Highsmith in the offseason because you can't pay them unless going deep into the second apron, which probably not going to do that for 2 role players, right? Or you can let Lowry's 29 mil come off the books and use that money to re-sign Highsmith and Caleb Martin. That is the difficulty that the Heat front office had to go through, and why the video I'm going to put out tomorrow is about Caleb Martin and how you're not going to be able to retain him, so you should probably deal him for low-level players that can help you win this season and potentially beyond. Different story for a different day, a.k.a. tomorrow, which we'll see that tomorrow morning before the game against the San Antonio Spurs. You know the deal. If we get to 50 likes before tip, which is about 12 and a half minutes away, we're taking a shot of tequila. I got that 1800 with me today. We're at 28 likes. We're 29. We're 21 likes away from 50. We get there before we tip off. We're taking a shot of tequila. Hit that like button. It's completely free content over here at the Heat Report. We appreciate the donations like Money Matt. He's a legend. But the easiest way to support the channel, subscribe, like, both free, both take 2 seconds. We're 18 likes away now. Hit that like button. What up, Justin King? What up, Justin King? What's up, Flame? Good to see you too, buddy. Good to see you. Maya's World's in the building as well. What's up, Maya's World? McSpadden says, who's your preferred trade target at the deadline? Well, in a perfect world, I'd love Alex Caruso. I'd love Dorian Finney-Smith. If I had to be realistic in a trade that I've cooked up in my own head that I really want to do, I don't know if it will. I don't know what the Nets are thinking on this situation, but Caleb Martin and our lone second-round pick in 2026 for Day'Ron Sharpe and Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. is a unrestricted free agent this upcoming year. He makes $2.4 million, basically the vet min. Day'Ron Sharpe has some team control left. He's also making $2.4 million. So if you can trade Caleb Martin's 6.5 or $7 million contract to Brooklyn alongside a second-round pick to get two players that better fit this team, because you have Jaime Jaquez Jr., you have Haywood Highsmith in the front court in that 3-4 slot for the Miami Heat. So if you could get a backup point guard that can play elite defense like Dennis Smith Jr. can, and a backup center for the 15 minutes Bam Adebayo sits, and he could gobble up rebounds, give you 12 and 7 in 15 minutes, a Day'Ron Sharpe, Dennis Smith Jr. combination coming from Brooklyn to Miami for Caleb Martin in a second would probably be my dream trade at the deadline. I know it's not a big deal, but I got to think realistic in terms of who's available, what they would be willing to send out for Miami, what Brooklyn would be able to give up. I think that deal could be the best deal possible for Miami if Brooklyn was willing to part ways for Sharpe and DSJ for just Caleb Martin. He could fit in as a wing guy behind Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, and they could have the bird rights to re-sign him as well. That's an interesting trade. Let me know your thoughts on that trade, by the way. I feel like that's a fun one that gives you really good pieces that Heat need. That's kind of like that Justice Winslow and pick deal to Memphis for Iguodala and Jay Crowder, right? You get, maybe you trade a young guy that you're not going to keep for two role players that can really impact your team on the defensive side. Fred likes that trade. I mean, I love that trade. I thought about it earlier today while I was working set at my desk, and I was just like, shit, I got to talk about this trade. Because if I was Pat Riley, that would be the number one thing I would try. I'd get Brooklyn on the phone and say, like, hey, what are our thoughts on this? What would we need to add? And if it's not anything too crazy, like, I'm not sending a first-round pick in that deal. Like, I'd send our only second-round pick and Caleb in that. If they needed another player that isn't important, like, I'm not trading Jovic in that deal. But Caleb, and if they ask for Thomas Bryant, I don't know, for more salary, we'll see. Or Haywood Highsmith too. But then you'd lose two front court pieces. I don't know. That would also free up more space for Jaime Jaquez Jr. to consume a larger role on this Heat team, because as y'all know, his usage has gone down since returning from injury because everyone's fully healthy, and his impact has been less substantial. 91 people watching, 37 likes. We get to 50 likes before tip. I'm taking a shot of tequila, 13 away, now 12 away. Hit that like button. I see Bao Dao asking what the starting lineup is going to be. They actually switched up the starting lineup. Shocker. Terry Rozier and Tyler Herro in the backcourt. Herro returns after missing a game with migraines. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, of course, starting. And you're going to ask, well, how'd they switch up the lineup? Those are your normal four. They actually have removed Haywood Highsmith from the starting lineup in favor of Caleb Martin, which, well, that might tell you that the Heat are not looking to trade Caleb Martin, because if they're starting him and they're trying to get a group in that starting five that gels together, well, then they're probably not trying to move off of him. But either way, Caleb Martin is that starting four next to Jimmy, Bam, Terry, and Tyler. Duncan Robinson returns after missing 3 games due to a concussion. So the Heat are fully healthy. Literally every single player that you could want on this roster is ready to go. So Heat better take advantage. Fully healthy at home. Not fooled easy with a $2 super chat, as we're $6 likes away from 50, by the way. $2 super chat. It's a super sticker. Shiba dog with a big smile on his face, tilting his head. Appreciate the $2 super sticker. Not fooled easy. Appreciate the support. And if you're just joining us as we do eclipse 100 people watching, our super chat menu tonight, as we inch closer and closer to tip, any super chat, super sticker gets shown on screen. We'll talk about whatever you have to say, show some appreciation. $10 super chat is a raffle ticket for a laser printed D Wade signed jersey. We're going to raffle that off at the end of the month of February. So if you do want to have a chance to win that jersey, it's on its way to the studio. We'll show it when it gets here. We'll ship it out to y'all as well. $10 gets you a raffle ticket. If you send $20, you can get 2. Like, it's every $10, by the way, just so you know. And you can get multiple. It's not like once you're in, you're done. You can get as many as you want. $20 gets you on the Miami Heat Hall of Fame board. You see it right here. We're probably about 15, 16 names away from closing this bad boy out. And once this is fully filled out, we are going to auction it off, the first ever Miami Heat Hall of Fame board. A $50 super chat if we get nuts. I am basically going to shotgun a happy mom, if you will. Raspberry action, happy mom right there. And then my deal of the day, which we're starting to incorporate more deals, make things more fun, keep you guys on your toes, keep myself on my toes as well. And today's deal of the day is every super chat. So it doesn't matter the dollar amount. It could be $1 super chat. It could be $20. It all counts. It's quantity today. Every super chat equals 1 minute of a workout. What does that mean? After today's live show, I am going to go to the gym and go on the treadmill for a run. I already did my weight training before coming into work today, paired up with a sauna. Now I got to get the cardio in after the live stream. And every super chat we get equals 1 minute of a run. So if we get 30 super chats today, 30-minute run. If we get 5, it's a 5-minute run. Let's say 10, we get 10. So far, we have 2 super chats. Shout out to Not Fooled Easy and Money Matt. So right now, if the stream ended, I'd go on a 2-minute run, which I'd basically just make that a sprint, I guess. But that is the deal of the day for the Heat report. We're also 4 likes away from 50. Like I said, shout out to Keela when we hit 50 likes. Love the Heat. Want them to win? Hit that like button. Justin says, Rolly, what are your thoughts on the Celtics YouTube channel? We're talking about Celtics Today by Chat Sports, hosted by Ali Barefoot. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that on YouTube, but I just did it. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that on YouTube, but I just did it. Yeah, Lokhtar, I got Celsius. I'm trying out this new flavor, Sam. It's called Sparkling Cola. I've never seen this one before. Maybe it's just me. I just haven't seen it. Because I was curious of, like, is it going to taste like a Coke? Or like a Pepsi? And just be like a soda, but it's like only 10 calories, and it's a energy drink? Like, is that how it's going to work? Gotta be honest, it kind of does taste like a Coke or Pepsi. It just tastes like cola. I've had, like, orange flavors. I've had strawberry guava, like I've had mandarin marshmallow, which is a personal favorite. But I've never seen cola, and I wanted to give it a try. Matthew Arnold messaged me on Instagram. Let's see. Let's see if I got a message. Matthew Arnold, did I miss it? Oh, I got you here. I'll check on after that. After the game, my Instagram, I don't check it that often, if I'm going to be honest. I'll go back, Matthew Arnold. I'll go check to see that app. What's up, Forget? We did cross 50 likes. We got there before tip, which, as always, is a shot tequila. Got the 1800 next to me. Today. I feel okay and better to drink now that I'm not as sick anymore. Oh, man. I will say this about Miami, by the way, as we inch closer and closer to tip. The offense still struggling. But the defense, after having some rough outings nearing the end of that losing streak, they've actually really regrouped well, playing good defense against the Kings, Wizards, and they held the Clippers to 105 points, 103, excuse me. So if you would have told me that you held the Clippers to 103 points, I would have guessed you won that game. They didn't, but I like the defense Miami did play against the Clips. If you're ready for the game, spam me. Are you fired up for today's game? Get those me's down in the comment section. I want to see who's amped up for this ball game. I am, so I'm spamming my me. We got Justin King, Maya's World, Aiden Law, all spamming me. I'm joining you. Ron Baker, not fooled easy, says you. I am. You see the amount of times I just spammed it? Me in the comment section? Who's with me? Join me. Starting lineup for Orlando, Markelle Fultz, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr. As mentioned before, Terry Rozier, Tyler Herro, Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin, and Bam Adebayo is starting for the Miami Heat. The Heat have the most different starting lineups in the entire NBA. I think it's 27 now. Let's see if they can find a win in that 27th different lineup, as we are 30 seconds away from tip. Let's go Heat. Gene Paul's ready. Ty Man's ready. Benign, Lactara, Justin King, Heat God, everyone is ready to go. And this game is almost going to start perfectly on the timer. You know how well I document our struggles with the timer on if it's going to be before, it's going to be after, but they are about to take the court and be at center circle as we go away from the tip. I got my Tyler Herro shirt on. Cop this when he dropped 37 against the Boston Celtics in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals during the bubble. I don't wear it often, but it's on stream today as he makes his return from the one-game absence of the migraines. Let's go Heat, baby. Who you got as they are starting to take shape at center circle? Magic, they're a young team. They're one game ahead of Miami in the standings of the Eastern Conference. They're 7th seed. Miami's 8th seed right now. It's a one-game difference. They're 26 and 23, I believe. They're 27 and 23. Miami 26 and 24. Big game. This could be a tiebreaker game for Miami as well. Bam and Wendell Carter Jr., center circle. Let's get underway at the Kaseya Center, and the ball is tipped. And the is won by the Magic, so Paolo Banchero in Orlando will start with possession. Banchero guarded by Jimmy Butler. He's got it on the left wing. He dribbles left, hands it off to Wagner. Wagner now picked up by Butler. Heat in a switching defense. Caleb Martin defending. Wagner inside. It turns it over. Good team defense by Miami. Wagner tosses it right out of bounds as he was trying to find Wendell Carter Jr. and he relocated. Miscommunication. Rozier brings it up. He's met by Markelle Fultz. He's a good defender, man. Herro defended by Suggs, who has also been pretty well defensively this year. Herro swings it back to Rozier, who drops it, picks it back up, makes a move on Fultz. Rozier pump fake, gets it to Martin. Martin step back three. God! The Heat start the game off with a step back triple. Caleb Martin with a tough corner three over Banchero. Markelle Fultz now quickly the other way, posting up Rozier, gets into the paint. His right hook doesn't go. Butler clears the board and he'll push. Jimmy looking inside as Bam defended by Suggs. They get it to him. Right block. Out back to Herro. Pump fake. Herro drives baseline. Pull up 12-footer. He left it short. Rebound fought for. Gathered by Miami. It's going to be a second chance opportunity. Bam drives inside on Banchero. It slams it home. A Bam slam. Heat up 5-0 early. Love that start for Miami offensively and defensively. Jalen Suggs off a curl inside. Layup. Was it tipped or he just smoked it? Either way, the Heat come away with it. Martin, catch and shoot triple. Splash! Caleb Martin with 2 corner threes. It's 8-zip Miami. Orlando coming into this game winning 3 straight. They're trailing. Oh, they're going to say it was a 2. A patented Caleb Martin toe on the line 2. 7-0 now. Butler reads the passing lanes. It's a turnover on Wagner. And then Wagner gets back and tips it out of bounds. But Butler read it, I should say, perfectly for a nice, easy steal. And now the Heat will have it baseline out of bounds as James Graham with a $2 super chat. Rip Toby Keith. Yeah, rip to Toby Keith. I got to be honest, I am not the biggest Toby Keith music guy. I just haven't really listened to him. But it's sad to see him pass away. Rip Toby Keith, now 3 minutes on the workout. Martin drives baseline, met by Wendell Carter Jr., finds a cutting Rozier. Rozier floater, didn't even hit rim. Bad miss by Rozier, and now Magic come the other way on Banchero will slam it home as Orlando gets on the board for the first time tonight. 7-2 Heat lead, 3 minutes into the ball game. Butler's got a right wing, finds a curling Rozier. Rozier, man, still continuing to struggle with his shot making. He's able to get open with good moves, just not able to finish. Caleb Martin, what a pass into the quarter for Jimmy. Jimmy has to fire at the end of the shot clock and can't. Should have shot it off the catch. Butler sometimes does that where he just waits too long. Wendell Carter Jr. in trail position. Free throw line jumper does not fall. Herro clears the board and will bring it up for Miami. Pick and roll. Herro, bam. Herro inside to the rim. Lefty layup. High arcing off glass. Good! Tyler Herro gets on the board. Missed his first shot, which was a quarter triple, but knocks down the layup there. And the Heat, one of the worst finishing teams in the NBA, can use more of that. Wagner inside, off his foot. That is 3 turnovers in the first 3.5 minutes for Franz Wagner. Talented young player from Michigan, really struggling with his handle in this one. He's got 3 TOs. Bam and Tyler, 2-man. Herro inside, lob to Bam. Could not finish it. Tried to go over Wendell Carter Jr. on the lob attempt. Markelle Fultz quickly the other way. Kicks it out to Suggs. Swung to Banchero. Banchero calling for a screen, or is it a post-up? Either way, nothing happens. It's going to be a step-back 3 for Banchero. Not able to get it to fall. Herro at the board. Deep outlet to Bam. And Bam slams it home. Another Bam slam. Heat up 11-2 with 7 and change to go. And it's an early timeout needed by Orlando. The Magic need a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis. It's early, but the Heat are out and playing good hoops with an 11-2 lead. Ron Baker's getting us started in the chat with the fireball emojis. New Gen Hoop says bang. Aiden Law has it. Flame, Yami. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Let's go Heat, man. C-Note. Spamming the fireball emojis. So is Flame. Oh, Benign Rex is also spamming those fireball emojis. Get that chat on fire. Brian McKenna, my guy, with the fireball emojis. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Not many starts can be envisioned better than the one that you're seeing right now. Heat up 11-2. Shooting the ball well, getting out in transition because of playing solid defense. Triple from Caleb Martin, couple Bam slams, a Herro lefty lay. I mean, this is just a dream start for Miami. Gene Paul spamming those fireball emojis as well. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. This is the this is the 4th matchup between Miami and Orlando. I said 3rd earlier in the stream. Let me correct myself. The 4th game between Miami and Orlando this season. Miami is leading 2-1 in the season series. They won the first 2, 115-106. Then they beat the Orlando at home 99-96. Had that horrific game on Sunday afternoon where they lost 105-87. And then if they win tonight, they win the season series 3-1. They hold the tiebreaker over Orlando in the standings. And they will be the 7th seed in the East as they are currently the 8th as Orlando has 1 game on them. James Graham with another super chat, taking advantage of Rolly's deal of the day where every super chat, no matter the number amount, adds a minute to my run post live stream. This is our 4th super chat now. 2 from James Graham, 1 from Not Fooled Easy, and then Money Matt. So 4-minute run on the docket right now. If you're just joining us, every super chat, no matter the dollar amount, adds 1 minute to my treadmill run at the gym after the live stream. So you can really get me into some shape, or punish me, if you will, whatever way you want to look at it. Banchero has it, posting up Butler, kicks it out to Suggs for a catch-and-shoot three. He can't connect. Rebound by Adebayo. Good gang rebounding by Miami. All 4 guys in the paint helping out. That's how you should play basketball right there. Magic 1 of 6 from the field. Miami 5 of 9. Bam on the post. Backing down to Wendell Carter Jr. Fade away. Bank off glass. Can't go. Rebound down to Wagner in Orlando as they look to slice into this 11-2 Miami Heat lead early on. Wagner inside, kicks out to Fultz. You'll live with him shooting jumpers. Fultz spinning on Martin, fades away, rattles in and out. Good defense by Miami continues. Caleb with the board. He pushes, finds a trailing Herro. Herro turns it over. Do never leave your feet to make a pass if you don't know where you're going with the ball. Banchero the other way, fouled going up with it by Adebayo. So Paolo Banchero, who has the only 2 points for Orlando in this one, will go to the line to try to add to his night. Not fooled easy with a $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Now 5-minute run, as that is 5 super chats on the stream tonight. King Killer is obviously new to the channel, saying, bro, show the game. You cannot show the game on YouTube, or you will get raided by the feds. Banchero misses the free throw, so it stays at 11-2. Not fooled easy. Appreciate you. He's saying go Heat down in the comment section. That kid Yeo says take the shirt off. He is trash. Herro. Well, he's still on the Miami Heat, so I'm going to support my guy. Banchero goes 0 for 2, so the lead stays at 11-2. Heat are 2-8 over their last 10. As Herro lobs it to Butler, Jimmy catches it, comes down with it, and is fouled by Wendell Carter Jr. So Jimmy will go to the line for 2 free throws to put the Heat potentially up by double digits early in this first quarter. King Killer, I'll give you a shout out. King Killer. King Killer. Butler had 21 on Sunday against the Clippers, has yet to score tonight. Officially has changed as he's on the board with a free throw. 12-2 Miami lead. 5.5 minutes into this game, and the Heat have only allowed 2 points. How about that defense from your team in the 305? Whew. Heat on pace to score 26, 27 points in the first quarter. That's always welcomed. It's the defense that has really impressed me. Fultz will bring it up. Substitutions for Orlando. None yet. I thought they made one. None for Miami as well. Fultz pick and roll with Wendell Carter Jr. Fultz gets to the free throw line, stops, spins, kicks it out to Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter drives on Bam. His floater goes. So he gets on the board for the first time tonight, makes it a 13-4 ball game. Heat quickly the other way. That's what I love about Rozier. Even when his shot's not falling, he can really push the pace for Miami. And as the shot's not falling, he hits a catch-and-shoot three from the right wing off a pass from Butler. If Rozier can get that three-point shot to go, shooting 21% coming into the game as a member of the Miami Heat from deep, that changes the entire outlook of Miami. Missed three by Wagner, rebound down to Herro. Here he comes. Now Butler on the left side. Butler inside the Bam, and Bam could not corral the pass. That's one thing about Adebayo that is quite the shocker. For a guy as athletic as him, as big as him, he has some weak hands. But that's what you need to see from Terry. No hesitation off the catch, right wing, off the good Butler drive, collapses the defense, kicks it out. Rozier moving, but got his base set and knocked it down. First sub of the game is Jaime Jaquez Jr. taking out Jimmy Butler. So a different substitution pattern for Miami tonight, as that is never the case for the Heat. Tyler's usually the first person to sit down. Joe Ingles into the game for Orlando. He takes out Jalen Suggs. Banchero with a spinning dunk after the post-up gets it to 16-6. Banchero's got 4. Herro and Bam, two-man game. Herro to the rim. Got right by Jalen Suggs for an easy layup. Herro up to 4 points, 18-6 Miami. 8 points in the paint for your Heat. They have done anything they've wanted offensively so far on a good Magic defensive team. Bam forces a miss on Banchero. He gets the board. Rozier in transition to the rack. Oh, he missed the layup. He did a Rajon Rondo fake behind the back pass into a lefty lay and smoked it. That would have been on Twitter for sure with that clip. That's a disappointing miss from Rozier, man. Suggs swings at the Fultz. He'll put up a corner three, and he rattles it home. Markelle Fultz, not the best shooter in the NBA, knocks down a corner triple, cutting the Heat lead from 12-9. It will be 18-9 as we head to our second TV timeout of the quarter with 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first period. If you haven't already, check out our presenting sponsor on today's live stream, and that is PrizePicks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS. Get a first deposit match up to $100. It's daily fantasy made easy. I play PrizePicks every single day, and y'all know I have some selections for this game. Let's take a look at how that's going early on. I took the more than on Adebayo, 19.5 points. It's a demon pick, which means it's a little bit higher in stat total, but I'm getting a little bit more risk and potential payout there. Bam's got 4 early points, so I don't hate where I'm at right now. I took the more than on 1.5 Jimmy Butler turnovers. He's already got 2. So Jimmy Butler more than 1.5 TOs. Cash it already. He's got 2. Rozier more than 4.5 assists. He has 1 assist right now, so liking that as well. And Franz Wagner more than 3.5 rebounds. He has 2. So I really like where I'm at early in this game. The prizepicks.com/CLNS. I'm winning potentially 9 times my money in this 4-player selection. You could take picks like these and more at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use that code CLNS to get a first deposit match up to $100. PrizePicks, daily fantasy, sports, made easy, made fun. I'm telling you, you're going to regret not going to PrizePicks. Get $100, first deposit match. How much better can it get than that? How much better can it get than that? Heat up 18-9 early, 165 people watching. This is where we stand in subscribers right now. I'm trying to get to 8,000 before the trade deadline. I know it's aggressive. That's two days away. Deadline's Thursday at 3 p.m. So don't have a lot of time to get 285 subscribers. But we do have today's watch party. We do have tomorrow's watch party. I think we could get to 8,000 subscribers if we pick up 285. Possible. Hit that sub button, man. Hit that sub button. Daily Miami Heat content will have you covered, and the latest rumors up to that 3 p.m. deadline Eastern time on Thursday. We're also not going to be going anywhere. Watch parties for almost every single game the rest of the season, and daily videos as well to have you covered on anything surrounding the Miami Heat. Sports Clip says, you're the GOAT. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. The Kid Yayo says, you should work for the NBA. You got the flow. Appreciate the kind words, my friend. I really enjoy doing the play-by-play. Hey, man, who knows? Maybe future Rolly job come at the cost of the YouTube channel, but who knows? Maybe working for the Heat or another team calling play-by-play. Who knows? 23. A lot of time left to live. All right, we're back in action in the 305. Adebayo's got the elbow. Kicks at the Herro. Herro inside. Push shot. 8-foot floater. It rattles in and out. No substitutions at that TO. Markelle Fultz inside in transition. High arcing right-handed layup falls. 18-11 now. Rozier quickly the other way. Bumped, fouled, and will go to the line. Terry Rozier is going to go to the charity stripe for 2. Even though the Heat got beat down the floor on the defensive side, quickly come back the other way. No hesitation. Rozier draws a foul. That's the one thing that Terry brings to the table, regardless of his ability to knock down shots, which have been a little bit of a struggle for him early on. His quickness, twitchiness, ability to draw fouls has been quickly noted. Rozier makes the first free throw, putting the Heat back up by 8, 19-11. 4 minutes to go in the first period. Hello, Rome. What's up, Rome? Rozier's second free throw, nothing but nylon, 20-11 lead. Heat offense has been terrific early on. The defense has been even better, which is probably the most inviting thing you could see. Ingles pick and roll with Banchero. Ingles inserts it into Banchero, guarded by Jaquez, but they're going to say Jaquez reached in on the entry pass. It's a foul on Jaime. Rozier up to 5 points early in this one and will now head to the bench for the first time today as Josh Richardson, Kevin Love, and Duncan Robinson check in. Rozier, Herro, Bam, and Caleb Martin will sit down. Jimmy Butler checks back into the game. So this is quite a different rotation for Erik Spoelstra in Miami. Interesting. Ingles pick and roll with Mo Wagner. Forgot there's 2 Wagners on this team almost. Banchero gets it to Mo. Mo swings it to Suggs. Curling triple for Suggs. Brick can't get to go, but Kevin Love gets beat to the board. Mo Wagner comes away with it. Kicks it out to Suggs, who misses again. Jaquez with the board. Jaquez will push. Met by Ingles. I'd like to see him go one-on-one here. Instead, he dumps it inside to Kevin Love on the right block, who swings it to Duncan Robinson. D-Rob, pump fake, relocate, triple, can't fall. Magic quickly the other way. Markelle Fultz gets it to Banchero. Banchero backs down Butler, quickly sees a double team, swings it to Joe Ingles, who lines it up from deep and knocks it home. The lefty shooter from Australia always has a good stroke. Knocks down his first shot of the game, gets the Magic within 6 with 2.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Love tries to answer, too strong. Rebound to Joe Ingles. He'll bring it up slowly for the Magic. Mo Wagner drives right now on Love. His layup doesn't go, but a second offensive rebound for Mo, and he is followed by Kevin Love. So Mo Wagner quickly getting the best of Kevin Love as the two just checked in together a minute ago. And Mo Wagner already has 2 offensive boards on Kevin Love. And Kevin Love has missed a triple. So Kevin Love not the best start for him in this game. Mo Wagner had 10 points in his last game out against the Clippers. He makes the first free throw. He's got the Magic now cut it to 5. I'll tell you this, Mo Wagner has had one hell of a season, man. He kind of was left for dead. Felt like he was going out of the league after getting passed around between some teams, but has really found a home as the backup big in Orlando. Has really kind of replaced Goga as Wendell Carter Jr. returned. Jaquez spins inside and turns it over. I mean, he's really struggled over the last 2 weeks. He needs the All-Star break bad. Which, by the way, he's officially competing in the dunk contest. Markelle Fultz spinning on J. Rich. Easy layup. The Heat have led as much as 12 in this game. Now only lead by 3. It's an 11-2 run for the Magic over the last 2.5 minutes. Butler isolating on Mo Wagner. Butler, what a cut by Jaquez on the baseline. Butler found him for an easy layup, 22-17. 90 seconds to go in the quarter. Triple from Ingles, doesn't go. Offensive rebound, Gary Harris to Mo Wagner. Wagner barrels into Kevin Love. It's an offensive foul called on Mo Wagner, going the other way. So a lot of offensive rebounds allowed by this Heat team, but Kevin Love makes up for it there, drawing the charge. Hopefully they don't challenge this because, oh boy, it looked like he had a foot in the restricted area. And they are going to challenge. If I got to be honest, I think this is going to be reversed to, I don't know if they're going to reverse it to a defensive foul, but Mo Wagner did make the shot. So at minimum, I think this is going to get reversed. 2 points will be put on the board for Orlando. But I believe that is going to be a blocking foul on Kevin Love. I think his foot was on that restricted area line, if we're going to be honest. Unbiased Rolly, if you will. I can call it how I see it. And I see this not going well for Miami. So it's a 22-17 lead as of now, but I think that will change in just a second. While we are waiting for this official call to be made, we have 200 people watching. If you're just joining us, our Super Chat menu today, any Super Chat gets on screen, we show it, we talk about it, we spark some conversation. $10 Super Chat gets you into our month-long raffle entry for a D-Wade laser-printed signed jersey. We're going to raffle it off at the end of the month of February on our first stream of March or last stream of February. Haven't decided yet. We'll spin a wheel, and you can get your name on that wheel potentially with a $10 Super Chat. You can get as many entries as you want, so there is no limitation for that. $20 gets you into the Miami Heat Hall of Fame, gets your name on the board. I take a shot at tequila. Once we fill up this Hall of Fame board and everyone has their Vice jacket, we're going to auction that puppy off. $50 Super Chat is a beer shotgun. And today's deal of the day, as we do have a different deal every stream, today's Rolly deal today, every Super Chat, so we're going quantity over quality today potentially, equals 1 minute of my workout. I'm going to go on a run after the stream on a treadmill, and every Super Chat equals 1 minute of a run. Right now we have 5 Super Chats, so right now I would be at a 5-minute run. If we get up to 15, we're going 15 minutes. If we're going 30, we'll get up to 30. We're going quantity today. So you want to see, and I am going to document this and put it on my social medias. So I'll drop those links as well so you guys can follow it or at least see the results after the stream. I'm going to do that. Oh, shockingly, they kept and upheld the call. So Orlando's going to be without their challenge the rest of the game, and the Heat still have the ball. Butler drives inside, kicks it out to Love. Wide open catch-and-shoot triple. Can't fall. Jaquez with the offensive board. Swung out to Jimmy Butler, catch-and-shoot triple. He can't get the fall. Another offensive board by Miami, but it's turned over by Jimmy Butler, his third of the game. Faults out in transition, is fouled, and he'll go to the line. He got a couple of good looks there. A wide-open three by Kevin Love, and Jimmy open triple, not able to connect, and then it ended up in a Butler turnover. Jimmy Butler having a rough start to this ball game. He has 3 turnovers, is 0 for 2 from the field, and only 2 points for J-Butt. Markelle Fultz's first free throw falls, so Magic within 4, 18-22. Money Matt says, well, Rolly, you was right. Yeah, I know you disagreed with me, but Jimmy Butler has just been turning the ball over a little too much lately, and I just felt like I was going to continue today. And he has 3 turnovers in the first quarter. My prize pick selection was more than 1.5 for the game. Fultz goes 2 for 2, so with a minute to go in the first period, it's 22-19 Miami as the Magic have caught up just a little bit here. Pick and roll between Butler and Jaquez. Jimmy swings it to J-Rich. J-Rich pump fakes a 3, drives on Mo Wagner, running right hook. I don't know if that was a pass or what, but it was to Jaquez, who misses a wide open layup. But a third opportunity for Kevin Love falls, and he gets a bucket with the layup, and then draws a charge on the other end. The second drawn charge by Kevin Love tonight. Markelle Fultz goes barreling in to the veteran. Good job by Kevin Love, and as I mentioned, that was a clear charge, but Miami has forced Orlando to use their challenge unsuccessfully earlier, so they are out of challenges for the entire game. 40 seconds to go in the quarter, 24-19 Miami lead. I don't know what's up with Jaime Jaquez Jr., but he's been missing a lot more good looks at the rim, like layups, like within 10 feet. Like he's just been missing them. It's been very shocking. Jaquez in the corner, drives on Ingles, kicks it out to Butler, swung to Kevin Love. Love, 6 to shoot. Guarded by Wagner. Finds a cutting Duncan Robinson for a layup. That was a ridiculously good pass by Kevin Love. And the Heat go up by 7 with 14 to go in the quarter. What a pass by Love and what a cut by Duncan Robinson. Joe Ingles guarded by Jaquez. Pick and roll. Swings it to Wagner. Wagner, 3 on the shot clock. Spins inside. Right hook does not fall. That will be the end of the quarter. And after 12 minutes of play, the Heat lead 26-19. A good offensive quarter, a good defensive quarter by Miami. And that is exactly how you want to see the Heat come out and start this game after Sunday's disaster against the Los Angeles Clippers. Chance to win their 3rd game of their last 4. And that's how they come out and do it. Good way to come out, man. Good energy, good defense, good offense. Not settling for mid-range jumpers, not settling for threes, attacking the glass offensively, attacking the rim as well, and finishing around the rim. One of the worst teams in the NBA in terms of finishing around the rim rate. Hasn't been the case today. Good job by Miami to get to the rack and finish at the rack. 195 people watching as we wait for the second quarter to get underway. Hit that sub button. I'll tell you what, I guarantee all of the people watching are not subscribed. We're trying to climb our way up to 8,000 subscribers, and our lofty goal before the deadline might be out of reach, but let's see how much we can rack up. If we get to 7,725, so 9 subscribers by the time the second quarter gets underway, I am going to take a shot of tequila on the house. 9 people going to subscribe. Get us to 7,725. I'll take a shot. Of Rami Sadeh. Oh, I'm so sorry if I said that name wrong. Says, yo, give me a shout. I'll sub. AV. Shout out to you, AV. Now you got to subscribe. I better see that number go up. Better see that number go up, AV. Better see it go up. I got good energy. There's 2. So I'm going to trust AV did his word and stayed his word. 7 away. AV, I'm just going to call you that if that's okay. It's so hard to communicate how to correctly say your name. And I want to not say your name wrong every single time. So, 5 away. I'll take a shot at tequila. Damian Lillard out tonight with an ankle injury against the Suns. Could Damian Lillard be... No, I'm playing. I am playing. Oh, man. Second quarter probably getting started within 30 seconds. 5 subs away from that goal. If we get 7-7-2-5 before the second quarter starts, I'm taking a shot tequila. Probably got 15 seconds. Hit that sub button. Oh, the second quarter started. Butler's got it right wing. So it doesn't look like we'll be taking that shot. Butler fouled. Reach-in called on Jonathan Isaac. So it'll be Heat basketball side out. 14 on the shot clock. Shout out to the Scott Gerhardt Band. Scott Gerhardt Band, have you subscribed to the channel? And if you've got some good tunes, send them my way. Duncan Robinson, 3 off a curl, too strong. Another offensive rebound by Miami. It's Jay Rich. He kicks it out to Kevin Love, who can't knock down the 3. Miami has been attacking the offensive glass early and often in this game, which I like. Issue is they really can't convert on any of their wide open triples off of the catch. Gary Harris got it left wing now for the Magic. 5 on the shot clock. Mo Wagner has it. Not a lot of time to work. Franz Wagner curls, kicks it out to Isaac. Catch and shoot triple, can't fall. Butler with the board. Heat defense continuing to be suffocating early in this one. Butler's got it now, right wing, met by Gary Harris as they're interviewing Mike Miller on the broadcast. Shout out to one of the best shooters in Heat history. Duncan Robinson drives inside, takes the bump floater, goes! Duncan Robinson delivering some contact with the off arm, not extending, so it's not a foul, and then getting a little push shot to fall. D-Rob, 4 points, all inside. Franz Wagner, 4th turnover of the game, a legal screen, bumped right into Duncan Robinson. It's going back to Miami. Up 9, Wagner's having a tough game. One of the best young players in the NBA has 4 turnovers tonight. 7 for the Magic in totality tonight. Heat shooting 42%, so still not great, but Magic shooting 33%. You'll take that. Kevin Love, 3 blocked. Wow, he's had a rough start offensively in this one. Cole Anthony checks into the ball game. He brings it up. Drop-off pass dropped by Wagner. Heat out in transition. Jimmy Butler with the slam. Heat go up 11, 30-19. Defense leading to offense. 8 turnovers now for the Magic. Easy offense for the Heat. I tell you what, these rotations by Eric Spoelstra today, they might have me moved. They might have me moved, man. I like these different 5-man lineups they're running out there. The different combinations. This is the first time Spoelstra's unveiled this specific set since the Heat are fully healthy for the first time. And I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Of note, though, Haywood Highsmith, who has been starting, has not checked into the game as of now. Could he be out of the Heat's rotation? 8-0 run for Miami, by the way. Wagner pick and roll with Isaac. Wagner matched with Butler. Finds a cutting Gary Harris. Reverse layup goes, plus the harm. Kevin Love commits the foul. And the former Michigan State Spartan, Gary Harris, one of my favorite players that I watched back at the collegiate level. I don't know why. I always liked Gary Harris's game when he was playing for Tom Izzo at Michigan State. And I've always wanted to see him in Miami because I believe he's a decent 3-and-D guy. He's always just made too much money and just evaded Miami. But either way, he gets the and one there. Gary Harris commits the 3-point play, 22-30. Oh, what's up, DJ? What's up? Tonight, your boy just got a car a little dry tonight. You just got a car? Congratulations, Mr. DJ. J-Rich, catch and shoot triple from the corner. Goes! J-Rich with the 3, puts the Heat back up by 11. Big shot by J-Rich. Congratulations, Mr. DJ, if I'm reading that correctly. Isaac gets it in the corner, drives on Jaquez, swings it to Cole Anthony. Now to Wagner. Good ball movement by the Magic as the Heat go into the zone for the first time tonight. And Cole Anthony can't knock down a triple. Rebound by Butler. Saves it to Duncan Robinson, who saves it to Kevin Love. What a pass. What is this happening? Pure chaos at the Kaseya Center. But Jimmy Butler just had a 360 layup after an incredible pass by Kevin Love inside. Heat up 13, and the Magic need to talk things over again. Orlando needs a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis. 35-22. Chaos at the Kaseya Center. But it's all benefiting your Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler, 360 layup. Heat up 13. Rebound by Butler, who got kind of nudged out of bounds. Saved it to Duncan, who dropped it, got on the floor. Saved it to Kevin Love, who brought it up. Found a cutting Butler, who catches it. Catches on the floor, and then spins in for a layup. How ridiculous of a sequence was that? Ron Baker, C-Note, Benign, Czenny, TBC, DBD, Justin King, my guy Money Matt, 2 Wavy, all getting the fireball emojis down in the chat. The Magic need a T.O. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Let's go Heat. GR spamming those fireball emojis. Gene Paul as well. Heat off to a good start tonight. Up 13. Suffocating defense matched with good offense. And this is the Heat team that we have been waiting to see. Riley Shea spamming those fireball emojis as well. Good to see all 202 of you in the chat. Got my hero Eastern Conference Finals from 2020, Game 4, where he dropped 37 on those bum-ass Boston Celtics. I copped it. It was such a purchase right away. I fell in love with Tyler Herro that moment. And I know he's a divisive player amongst Heat fans right now, but man, was he so electric as a rookie. Coming off the bench, he was great, just like Jaquez was. And then had some incredible playoff moments. people forget that Tyler Herro, rookie Tyler Herro, was the second best player on that Heat team in the NBA Finals against the Lakers because Bam got hurt, missed a couple of games. Goran Dragic got hurt, missed a couple of games. So Herro was forced to be the second best player on that team. Like the graphic they showed from game-to-game basis was Jimmy Butler, Tyler Herro, and Kelly Olynyk / Jay Crowder going up against LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and I believe they used to put Rondo, who was terrific in that series. Rondo killed us. Rondo did kill us. Anthony Davis was fantastic in that series, too. It was unfortunate that Bam was hurt and couldn't really compete at his highest level or all 6 games against Anthony Davis there. All right, we're back in action quickly here, and right away, the Magic turn it over again. Pass out to Jonathan Isaac, mishandled. It's going back to Miami. Duncan Robinson, pick and roll, passing the Butler. Butler was left open, spin, loses his footing, kicks it out to Jaquez, catch and shoot 3 from the top of the key, can't go. Jaquez struggling with his offensive game as of late. Butler gets beat by Wagner. Franz goes straight to the rim for an easy slam, 35-24. That makes a lot of sense that Flock is an Orlando Magic fan. Life must be miserable, Flock, if you're an Orlando fan. But appreciate you watching and commenting. Jimmy Butler gets it to Kevin Love on the left wing. He hands it off to Duncan. Duncan back to Love. K-Love, 2 feet, pump fake. A lot of contact, and they're going to call Mo Wagner on the foul with 7:40 to go in the first half. Just getting a little too physical with Kevin Love there. Ryan, I do think Rozier will continue to get more and more comfortable with Miami. I feel like he's starting to find his role. It's just all about him knocking down his shots, which, listen, he's a very well-accomplished bucket getter in the NBA. I trust it will come. Herro and Bam check in. Kevin Love and Butler sit down. Jaquez probing inside, fouled, and gets it to go! Jaime Jaquez Jr. Just as I said, his offensive game has been struggling. Got Franz Wagner in jail on his right hip. Got to the rim, drew a foul, plus the bucket. Triple J with an and one. And maybe that gets him going offensively. C-Note knows what to do. Spam those triple J's down below. Jaquez now has 4 points for Miami. Make it 5. Jaquez will be participating in the dunk contest and the Rising Stars contest / game. He'll be well representing the Miami Heat in Indiana in a week and a half. Heat up 14, largest lead of the game. Gary Harris gets a screen. Rozier checks in now for Duncan Robinson, Banchero working on Jaquez. Fades away. Tough bucket from Paolo Banchero. One of my favorite young players in the league. I know he's an in-state rival technically in the Orlando Magic, but man, Banchero can play some hoops. Rozier pick and roll with Bam. Layup. Goes! What a friendly roll around the rim for Terry Rozier. I didn't think it was going to fall, but he gets the lucky bounce. Rozier with a nice pick and roll bucket to put the Heat back up 14. Gary Harris inside, running layup, answers, and now the Magic offense is starting to find some rhythm a little bit here, but the Heat offense continues to answer. Jaquez right wing gets a screen from Bam. Hop step, illegal screen called on Adebayo. It's a turnover. His second foul of the game. Ball will go right back to the Magic as they look to cut into this double-digit deficit where they're down by 12 points. Wow. That was such an interesting bucket from Rozier. It hit this part in between the rim and backboard and somehow had enough English on it to spin it above, go around and in. Crazy bucket. Crazy. Banchero drives on J-Rich, gets to his left hand, smokes the layup. Rebound to Richardson. Heat have 5 on 2. It's going to be a wide open Herro right wing triple. That goes home! Herro knocking down his first 3 of the game to put the Heat up by 15. Good transition offense there by Miami. Herro capitalizes on the catch and shoot triple, puts the Heat up by 15. Heat looks like they're in a zone. Wagner spinning. Blocked by Adebayo. Rebound Tyler Herro. Outlet to Rozier. They have numbers. Terry to Richardson. Corner triple. Good! Miami up 18 points. And the Magic need another timeout. They can't handle the heat. It's too hot. In the Kaseya Center, back-to-back triples for Miami. And this is the Heat basketball you know and love to see. Spam those fireball emojis again. The Magic need to talk things over. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. Yami, Ron Baker, Sino, all fired up from what they're seeing. This is Heat basketball. Now we just need Miami not to blow this lead. But this is exactly what you expect to see on a nightly basis from the reigning Eastern Conference champions. Defense that is just suffocating. Versatile. Bam Adebayo just deflecting people trying to get to the rim, leading out into transition for easy opportunities, knocking down triples. Herro into Richardson. This is just exactly what you want to see, man. This makes me feel good about the direction this team is heading in. I know it's one game, but coming off that 7-game losing streak, they win 2 in a row. Then a really bad offensive game against the Clippers on Sunday night. Granted, they are one of the best teams in the NBA and probably one of the worst mismatches in the NBA for Miami, considering their wing defense and ability to score. But this is a good sign. Miami is just absolutely bashing the Magic right now. Long way to go. And there's a lot of time left in this game, but this is good basketball by Miami. Yeah, Julian, I don't disagree with that. The defense Miami played against the Clippers for the most part was just terrific. They got absolutely torched by James Harden in that fourth quarter, and specifically Kawhi Leonard in the third quarter. But for most of that game, they played terrific. If you haven't already, by the way, check out Prize Picks, who's sponsoring today's live stream, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America. You get a first deposit match up to $100 when you click that link in the live chat, and it's in the description of today's stream. Let's check in on my selections tonight, which I took more than Bam Adebayo, 19.5. He's got 4, so some work to do offensively. I took more than 1.5 turnovers for Jimmy Butler. He already has 3, so we're good there. More than 4.5 assists for Rozier. He's got 2, so decent pace. And then more than 3.5 rebounds for Franz Wagner. He has 2, so on pace there as well. This can win up to 9 times your money, or this will win 9 times your money if I get it. 10 to win 90 action for me. Join me and many, many others at Prize Picks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS to get a first deposit match up to $100. All right, we're back. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Another miss by Orlando. Rozier out in transition, lays it up and in. Rozier gets out on break and puts the Heat up by 20. 48-28. What a game by Miami's offense so far. Banchero silences an 8-0 run by Miami with a mid-range jumper to make it 48-30. Banchero has been the leading scorer for the Magic in this one early. 4.5 to go in the half. Herro to Rozier. Rozier straight line to the rim. Out to Jaquez. Catch and shoot corner triple. Cannot go. An offensive board by Rozier. Swung around to Herro. His 3 can't fall. 2 good looks. What a good offensive possession that was. Is unable to connect. Heat up 18. Wagner backing down Rozier. Jaquez with a dig. Wagner spins away, gets inside, and Jaquez commits a foul, reaching in on Wagner, so he'll go to the line for 2 to cut into this 18-point lead for Miami. He's been, in terms of Franz Wagner, kept relatively quiet in this one thus far. One of the best young players in the NBA, as the Magic look to build around the 2 young guys of Wagner and Banchero, both averaging about 20 points a game this season. Both versatile, both big. When you have your 2 best players as wing/forwards in the 3-4 position, as Banchero plays the 4, Wagner at the 3, I like what the Magic are building. To me, the Magic are an above-average center and an above-average guard away from really competing. They need that guy in the backcourt, and they need that guy at the center position because they got the 2 wings. Wagner goes 2 for 2 at the line, so it's 48-32. Rozier driving in on Franz, kicks it out to Richardson. He has 2 triples today. Make it 3! Josh Richardson has kept up his strong level of play with another triple. He's 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. He's got 9. Fultz can't answer. Wendell Carter Jr., the offensive rebound, and is fouled by J. Rich. I believe it's on the floor. The baseline out of bounds. Julian's, did Richardson start today? No, Herro did, as he's back from that migraine that caused him to miss Sunday's game. Starting lineup was Caleb Martin, Bam, Jimmy, Rozier, and Herro. How about you spam those zeros for Josh Richardson, who started to play some good basketball against Phoenix on a couple Mondays ago, and then carried that over to a big game against Sacramento. Played well over the weekend and is continuing his strong play early this week. 3 for 3 from beyond the arc in this one. They're going to say, so I don't know if they're saying it was on the shot or if it was in, I don't know if they said that was on the shot or the Magic are just in the bonus. But either way, Wendell Carter Jr. gets 2 free throws. He misses the first. Lead will be at least 18 after this possession. Wendell Carter makes the second, so it is an 18-point lead, 51-33. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Rozier gets it to Herro. Herro off a curl to the rim. Layup. Soft touch goes. Hit front rim, but rolled in. Heat up 20. Herro got 9 points on 4 of 7 shooting. He's been efficient tonight and has taken good shots as well. Honestly, really everything with Miami has gone extremely well. Heat back into his zone. They get it to Wendell Carter Jr. at the free throw line, and he knocks down a little easy jumper. Found the soft spot in that zone. Herro gets it to Rozier, into Bam on the right wing. Bam bullies Wendell Carter Jr. inside and slams it home, but they call a travel. Bam did, in fact, travel. Looking at the replay here, he did travel, but it almost was a poster dunk first. Josh Richardson is heading to the bench. Jimmy Butler checks in, so it's a starting lineup for Miami to close the final 3 minutes of the half. Heat up 18. Banchero working on Caleb Martin. Swings it to Franz Wagner. Right wing triple, can't fall. Rebound down to Caleb Martin. He clears the board and pushes. Martin finds a trailing Rozier on the left wing. Rozier working on Banchero. Step back triple for Terry. It rattles in and out. It was a good look, and it almost fell. 1 of 2 from beyond the arc for Rozier now. They get it to Banchero inside, who just missed the dunk. Gets his own rebound and puts it up and in. Got to have a better team effort there after seeing a missed dunk from Banchero. Magic only down 16 now. Just about 2 minutes to go in the first half. Pick and roll between Herro and Bam. Bam gets it at the elbow. Swings it out to Rozier. Pick and roll between those two. Terry inside. Floater. Goes. Plus the foul. Terry Rozier and 1. Rozier looking very comfortable tonight. He puts the Heat back up by 18 and will head to the line for another one. Type those two. Scary Terry's as he looks to the Heat bench and flexes a little bit. Hell yeah, Terry. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, man. This Heat team is playing some inspired basketball tonight. Rozier's free throw doesn't fall. Of course. Hashtag of course. Heat lead back up to 18 nonetheless, still in his zone. Markelle Fultz gets it out to Jalen Suggs for a corner triple, and he knocks it home. So the Magic attempting to cut into this lead before the break as we're dos manitos away from the break in action. Caleb Martin on the baseline, swings it out to Rozier. He thought about a triple, doesn't take it, gets it back to Martin. Martin drives inside, Euro step, lefty, layup, can't fall, gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Herro. Herro inside, to the rim, easy layup, goes, but they call an offensive foul on Bam Adebayo, clearing out Wendell Carter Jr., not allowing him to contest that shot. Now the third foul of the game for Bam Adebayo, and Bam has played well. He's done some interesting things today, let's say the least. He's had some mental lapses in today's game. He's got 3 fouls to go alongside 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists, and he'll head to the bench for the remainder of this half, trying not to pick up 4. Love into the game for Bam. Markelle Fultz backing down Rozier inside, goes up strong and banks it home. So the Magic closing this half strong gets it to 13. Can't allow them after this great first half to get it close to single digits here. Love drives inside, kicks it out, turns it over. This is a nightmare end to this first half. Wagner in transition gets to Banchero in the corner. He's met by Rozier. You got to send a double here. They don't, and Rozier commits a foul on Banchero as he spun towards the rim. So Paolo Banchero, the former first overall pick, is going to go to the line. Perfect first half, at least for the most part. Now has a chance for the Heat to only lead by 9 points. They were up as much as 20. Banchero makes the first free throw. It's 55-43. Banchero's second free throw goes as well, 55-44. Minute to go. Butler brings it up, has it right wing, guarded by Wagner, 22-on-22 action. Gets a screen from Love, kicks it to the corner, catch and shoot for K-Love. Does not go. Magic have a chance to cut it to single digits here on this possession. Banchero fouled and will go to the line as the Magic earn their bonus. Caleb Martin commits the foul, and now the Magic will have a real opportunity to get this to single digits after trailing by as much as 20 in this quarter and by double digits pretty much the entire second frame. Kevin Love really struggling with his three-point shot tonight. And there's just been some head-scratching plays for Miami in this game, man. As much as they've led and had a really strong first 24 minutes, they've made some head-scratching plays, man. Magic on a 7-0 run over the last minute and 20. Banchero makes that free throw, so it's officially a 10-point ball game. .41 seconds to go in the half. Gary Harris checks back in for the Orlando Magic. So does Jonathan Isaac. Wagner, Suggs, Harris, Banchero, and Isaac for Orlando. Martin, Kevin Love, Rozier, Herro, and Jimmy for Miami. Banchero's second free throw, nothing but nylon, so it's officially a 9-point game. Let's see if the Heat go 2 for 1 here. Herro on the right wing gets a screen, drives inside. Herro spins, fakes, free throw line jumper, left it short. They do go 2 for 1, but they don't execute. Magic out in transition. Wagner whips a pass around to the corner for a Gary Harris triple, can't fall. Rebound to Miami, 3-on-2 break. Caleb Martin will pull it back out and hold for last shot. They will not get last shot because Jimmy Butler was fouled on the pass, and the Heat are in the bonus. So with 15 seconds to go in the first half, Jimmy is going to go to the line for 2 to put the Heat potentially back up by double digits. Jimmy's only got 6 points in this ball game. 2 of 4 shooting for Butler. He's got 5 boards and 4 assists, though. Chance to get up to 8 points with a pair of free throws here. He's 2 for 2 at the line tonight. Make it 3 for 3. 56-46. If the Heat can make this free throw and get a stop, go into the break up 11, I can be okay with that first half, even though they did blow a 20-point lead. Butler misses the free throw, of course. 3 of 4 from the line. Heat lead to 10. 10 on the clock. Banchero has it up top. Heat in the 2-3 zone. Banchero swings it to Isaac. Corner triple for Isaac. Goes. I don't know if Jimmy got that full court shot up. It would not matter as it did not go. The Heat go into the break only up 7. And I got to be honest, that might be the least happy I've ever been with a 7-point lead at the break. But grade it for me. Grade the Heat's performance in this game so far. A, B, C, D, or F. They were up as much as 20. They led 48-28. And then were beat on a 21-8 run to close the half. TBC, AV, and C-Note all saying B. New Gen Hoop says B+. I go B-. I know they're up 7. They scored 56 in the first half. You lead as much as 20. I know there's a lot of game left. It's a game of runs. But you get closed out in the final 5.5 minutes by the Magic beating you by 13. I just can't get with that. I'm going B-. Money Matt says F. Harsh grader. And Matt. Yami says C+. AV, I got you on another shout out, my guy. I got you. Kane Angel says, I forgot you're streaming today. What? How could you forget? Mr. DJ spamming B. Dave Myers rocking with a B. Justin King saying C and B, so I don't really know where he's leaning. Daniel Adams says C. First half stats, let's read them off. Leading scorer for Miami is actually Terry Rozier. 11 first half points for Scary Terry, shooting 4 of 7 from the field. He also has 4 assists in that first 24 minutes. Herro, second on the team with scoring with 9 on 4 of 8 shooting. He's got 3 boards and 2 assists as well. Josh Richardson, 9 points, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Jimmy Butler has 7. Caleb Martin has 5 after scoring 5 of the Heat's first 7 points. Bam Adebayo has 4 points, 4 boards, and 2 assists. Jaquez has 5 points, 3 rebounds, a steal, and an assist. Kevin Love has 2. Duncan Robinson has 4. Leading scorer for the Magic is none other than Paolo Banchero with 14 points, 5 of 9 shooting. He's also got 7 boards and 4 assists. Keep an eye on a triple-double for Paolo Banchero. Markelle Fultz, 11 points on 4 of 7 shooting. The former number 1 overall pick continuing to prove he can give some meaningful minutes for a winning basketball team. Wendell Carter has 5. Gary Harris has 5. Rough game for Franz Wagner. 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 turnovers, though, for Wagner. Jalen Suggs has 3 points on 1 of 5 shooting. Joe Ingles, 3 points, 1 of 2. Jonathan Isaac, 3 points, 1 of 2 shooting. Mo Wagner, who has been excellent for the Magic as a backup center, 0 for 2, 1 point tonight. 1 point tonight. I don't disagree with that thought process, Money Matt. AV says, yo, can you give me a Herro jersey for my birthday? It's on February 9th. AV, sorry, I just don't got the bread like that, my guy. I don't got it like that. I aspire to have the bread like that one day. Or I can just give out jerseys for free. Justin, take it easy. Don't need to get crazy, man. Justin, don't need to get crazy. Justin will get him a cake, though. AV, what kind of cake you gonna rock? Raw Media asks, how many fouls for Wendell Carter Jr.? Just one. I can go for a cake right now. I'd be lying if I said a cake wouldn't be fine. Reaper says, yo, Nick, remember 8-2. So did that start on the Kings Day, Reaper? Reaper, jog my memory for me. Did that start on the Kings game? Yes, Reaper? All right, so you're 2-1 right now. Potentially going to go 3-1 after this one. We'll keep tabs. We'll keep in tabs. Keeping tabs for show. For show. Keeping it for show. Name the movie. You know, Jules, the funny thing about my back, it's actually located on my... You know, you know. While we are at the half, still 190 people watching. Super Chat menu for tonight. Any Super Chat gets on screen, whether you want to be a trade idea before the trade deadline, get your thoughts on tonight's game, ask me a question about my personal life, literally anything. Everything you want. Any Super Chat gets on screen. We'll talk about it. $10 gets you into our D-Wade laser printed signed jersey raffle giveaway for the month of February. This is what the jersey looks like right here. $10 Super Chat gets you a raffle ticket. But if you were to send like a $20 Super Chat in, a 30, 40, 50, it's every 10. So a $20 Super Chat would get you 2 tickets. 50 would get you 5. 100 would get you 10. It's running for the entire month of February. At the end of the month, we will raffle that jersey off you see on screen. Perfect man cave item. I wish I could have it myself to put it in my room/office at my crib. $10 to get you in that jersey raffle. You can get as many as you want. $20 gets you into the Miami Heat Hall of Fame, gets you on the board as we look to close it out. So to me, the best value you can, $20 Super Chat gets you 2 D-Wade signed jersey raffle tickets. It also gets you onto the Miami Heat Hall of Fame board. It's the best value I think you could possibly find. DJ, the size on that jersey is an extra large, I believe. I'll double check though. $50 could get you 5 D-Wade jersey raffle tickets. I'll also shotgun a beer as well. And then my Rolly deal of the day, you see it right there. Every Super Chat, no matter the size, is going to add a minute to my workout. So after today's stream, I am going to go on a run at the gym, a little treadmill action, if you will. And guess what? Every Super Chat equals a minute of my run. We have 5 Super Chats today. 2 from Not So Easy. 2 from... Let me check. I have it right here. I might as well. I forget who the other guy was, unfortunately. 2 from James Graham. Tooled Not Fooled Easy. And then 1 from Money Matt. So we have a 5-minute run on deck right now. If you guys continue to pile in the Super Chats, say 10 people Super Chat, or 10 different Super Chats roll in the second half, that means 10 minutes. It means a 15-minute run. I'm going to take a picture of my run after the fact, put it on my IG and Twitter so you guys can know that I actually did it and I'm not cheating you guys. I would never do that, by the way. I think you guys know I would never do that as well. So that's my deal today. Every minute equals a minute running on the treadmill after the stream. Reaper says, yo, Nick, what's the sub count battle with the Celtics? Reaper, you know what? I got to bring you around more often because you're keeping me on my toes here, and I love it. We are doing a February sub battle against our Boston Celtics YouTube channel, if you haven't been with us, for the month of February, where whoever gets the most subscribers in the month, Heat versus Celtics, will have a item to be given away at the end of the month. So that means we will do a second item giveaway if we were to win this challenge against Boston Celtics today, alongside the D-Wade signed jersey. We're also potentially going to give away this item. We don't know what the item is yet. It's probably going to be decided after the winner, because you'd imagine it's going to be personalized to the channel. But but this is the count. We trail by 11. We are 6 days into February. We have picked up 123 subscribers in the first 6 days. They have picked up 134. If we beat Celtics today in subscribers for the month of February, we get to give away an item at the end of the month in early March to the Heat Report viewers. So if you want to beat the Celtics off the court as well as on the court, hit the sub button, join the channel. You won't regret it because I put out daily content. We'll have you covered at the trade deadline. We'll have you covered on the All-Star break. We'll have it covered on the playoff push. We'll have you covered with playoff watch parties, hopefully. And we're going to be also live for almost every single game the rest of the season. So hit that sub button if you haven't already. There's no reason for you not to be subscribed. DJ says, next show, sign me in. So Mr. DJ, next live stream is actually going to be tomorrow as we host the San Antonio Spurs and Victor Wembanyama before we go on a little bit of a break. So funny thing enough about the Heat, they actually have like a mini bye week almost. It's very strange where they play tomorrow. So they're on a back-to-back, and then they don't play until Sunday. So they're off Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 3 straight off days. They travel to Boston to take on the Celtics on Super Bowl Sunday, which will be live for that game, a 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time tip. So that's when they play the Celtics on Sunday after 3 days off on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it's actually probably a good thing for Miami, right? Like, who knows what happens with the trade deadline on Thursday, but regardless if the Heat make a move, if they don't make a move, if they do trade for someone, they'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday to rejoin the team, get a practice in before Sunday's game against the Celtics. So that's pretty ideal if you're Miami. Luck of the draw there schedule-wise. And then just a week away from the All-Star break. Tomorrow actually marks a week. So the Heat play the last game before the Heat's All-Star break is a week from tomorrow, next Wednesday against the 76ers, and then they don't play for 12 days almost. 12 days was a strong way. But they have the All-Star. They're not playing Thursday. All-Star break Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. No game Wednesday. No game Thursday. Game Friday against the Pelicans. So an extended break for Miami there. Not many games played for the Heat in the next 2 weeks, which is probably a good thing. Get to regroup, get more chemistry with each other as they have new players in the locker room, a.k.a. Terry Rozier, potentially more new players as well if they make a move before the 3 p.m. Eastern Time deadline on Thursday. So time to get well rested, time to make a push. Heat are going to be represented in the All-Star game with Adebayo, and they will be represented on All-Star weekend with Jaime Jaquez Jr. playing in the Rising Stars game, as well as participating in the dunk contest. Oh, McKenna says Celtics game's in Miami? Really? I thought it was in Boston. I thought they went on the road to end the All-Star, right before the All-Star break. Oh, you're right. I'm wrong. I'm right. You're right. I'm wrong. It's in Miami on Sunday against the Celtics. That'll be fun. And then they play Milwaukee, and Philadelphia in Philadelphia, Tuesday, Wednesday, back-to-back, right before that All-Star break, like I mentioned. And they don't play. They play the Sixers on the February 14th. Next game after that, February 23rd. So a long 9-day break, or I'd say 8 days without a game. So I don't know what we're going to do with ourselves. 8 days without a game? Oh, boy. I know what I'm going to do with myself. I'm going to put out videos for you guys and hang out with my family in Fort Myers, Florida. So I'll be in Fort Myers. If anyone's from Fort Myers, which I don't think anyone says that when I say shout out your city. But if anyone was in Fort Myers, Florida, I'd be down to go get a drink or something with y'all. But I don't think anyone is actually from Fort Myers, Florida. It's about 2.5, 3 hours away from Miami. AV says I'm from Fort Myers. Is that true? I feel like that's a fib. Second half almost underway. Brian says driving 4 hours to the Bucks game. Don't forget our Super Chat menu. We have not got a Super Chat at halftime. We usually get at least one Super Chat during halftime. See if anyone wants to add a minute onto my workout. 5-minute run right now. The goal was to get it to at least 12 or 15. I was hoping to get 15 separate Super Chats. 15-minute run. Try to crank out 2 miles in that stretch, so kind of a haul. See if we can get there as I practice my baseball batting stance. That was nice. Jesse was born in Naples, 40 minutes outside of Fort Myers, Florida, or at least from where my family's crib is. Naples, good, nice little area. Nice little area. Justin King's from West Palm. AV says, I like your shirt. Sure, appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm going to be in Fort Myers, Florida for 6 days during the All-Star break. Going to golf 3 or 4 times, hang out with the fam. I'm looking forward to it, man. DJ says, come to Miami. I'd love to come to Miami for a game, meet up with some of you guys that are in the 305, or at least would come to the game. I do think that maybe next season, if we continue to grow, I can swing a little time off from the bosses in the fall, check out a Heat game in Miami, and host a little meet and greet potentially if we continue to grow. Because I know they're going to make that D. Wade statue out in front of the Kaseya Center coming next fall in 2024, and I need to check out that statue. It's my favorite player of all time. It's the reason why I'm a Heat fan. So I'll check out that statue maybe in the fall. It's the question of if I could get away during the football season. It's the biggest question. Biggest question. All right, we're back in action. Second half underway for Miami and Orlando. Heat start the second half with the basketball. Caleb Martin will line up a straight-on triple. Going to say foot's on the line, which means it went in. Because Caleb Martin makes every single shot he's ever taken with his foot on the three-point line. 58-49. I will not be live for the All-Star break or All-Star game. I mean, don't really know if that would be a point, but either way, 58-49. Markelle Fultz handling it for Orlando. Swung around to Wendell Carter Jr. for a triple, and he knocks it home. Wendell Carter Jr. is shooting above 40% from 3. Why would I be live for the All-Star game, guys? Like, there's only one Heat player playing. There's no really reason for me to go live for that game. Plus, I'm just want to hang out and take an All-Star break myself. Like I said, I'm going to be in Florida with my fam, not at the office. Rozier has it in the corner, gets a screen from Adebayo. Rozier inside, running floater, left it short. Bam with the offensive board, and a good putback by Adebayo. Just horseying inside, using his strength and quickness to get that shot up. Markelle Fultz spins baseline, kicks it out to Wendell Carter Jr. He kicks it to Banchero. He puts up a 3. That can't fall. Rebound down to Butler. Butler will bring it up for Miami. Swings it to Herro. Quick catch and shoot for Tyler. Doesn't go. Banchero gets that board. He's going to have close to a triple-double tonight. Wagner on the right wing, drives inside. Gets Caleb Martin on his back, inside, blocked! What a play by Caleb Martin! Heat have numbers, 4-on-3. Rozier swings it to Herro. Herro drives by Suggs, floater, doesn't go. That was bad. That was a bad possession. Wendell Carter Jr. the other way in transition. He knocks down a triple. Lead down the 5. Wendell Carter Jr. with 2 threes in the first 2 minutes of the second half. Pick and roll between Rozier and Bam. Rozier pump fakes a 3, sidesteps, puts one up, and answers! Rozier's second triple of the game, 63-55. Rozier, 14 points, leads the Miami Heat in scoring. Banchero drives inside, layup, can't fall, rebound to Wagner offensively. He'll line up a corner triple, rattles in and out, Bam clears that board, and here comes Miami. Bam in transition. Euro step. Layup. Good! Lead back up to double digits. Bam Adebayo, 4 quick points in this half. 8 for the game, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Banchero drives inside, lobs it in, turned over. Great play defensively by Butler. Herro leading the break to Martin. Catch and shoot left wing 3. Left it short. Rebound down to Jalen Suggs. He'll push. Banchero, transition right wing triple. Nothing but nylon. Banchero leading scorer in this ball game with 17. And the Magic offense is really starting to get cooking here. Defense got it get settled back in. Butler, left wing, drives by Wagner, takes a bump, pump fake, double team, drops it to Adebayo, 10-foot jumper, gets the friendly roll. Adebayo up to double digits with 10 points, 67-58. Quick 6 points in the half for Adebayo. Suggs, pick and roll with Wendell Carter Jr. He has 2 threes in the half. Can't make it 3. Good clear out by Martin. Bam comes in for the board. Bam drives, pump fake, pull up, 8-footer, goes! Adebayo gets Miami to a very nice 69 points, lead up to 11. Bam has 8 points in the third quarter. He is cooking with gas. Lob inside the Wendell Carter Jr. for a slam to answer, 69-60 now. Rozier in the corner, playing with Banchero. Pass into Bam, stolen away. Good defense by Orlando there. Here come the Magic. Suggs thought about a transition 3, but settles it down and gets it to Banchero. Banchero stripped by Martin, but gets it back. Paolo, drop off pass to Wendell Carter Jr. Kick out to Markelle Fultz. His 3 rattles in and out. Rebound down the Butler. You'll live with Markelle Fultz 3s. He knocked one down earlier, but you're going to live with that shot in terms of percentages. Butler calls for a screen. Gets a screen from Bam. Jimmy inside. Contact fouled. Will head to the line. Jimmy Butler weaving his way through the Magic defense, drawing the contact and getting 2 shots at the charity stripe. It will be his 4th and 5th free throw attempt of the game. Jimmy's only got 9 points in this one. Like what I've seen from Adebayo in this half. Aggressive, looking for his shot in that painted area, not settling, getting to his spots. Butler makes the first free throw. Heat lead back up to 10. Congestion kind of hit me here, fellas. Jimmy Butler goes 1 for 2 from the line. He's 3 for 5 from the charity stripe today. Heat lead stays at 10. Fultz working on Caleb Martin, swooping inside, out to Suggs. 3, can't fall. Rebound offensively by Markelle. Back out to Suggs. But they're going to say Markelle Fultz stepped on the baseline before the pass. Turnover going back to Miami. Mr. Gio in the building. What's up, Mr. Gio? First TV timeout of the third quarter. Officials timeout. I think it's a good time to check in on my prize pick selection for the day in the game, because I think we're actually in a really, really good spot, folks. Let me tell you about our sponsor on today's live stream, which is Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America. Big fan of them and what they do. And you get a first deposit match up to $100 when you click on that link in the live chat and description, or just go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS. So for today's game, I made the 4-player selection, which is winning up 9 times my money because I took the Demon, which is higher stat total but more of a risk, but a bigger potential payout. I took more than Bam Adebayo, 19.5 points. He's got 12, so we're teetering on that edge. I took more than Jimmy Butler, 1.5 turnovers. He's got 3 TOs, so we already connected there. Rozier, I took more than 4.5 assists. He's got 4, so we just need 1 more Rozier assist. And I took the more than on Franz Wagner, 3.5 rebounds. He has 5. So we've already got 2 done, Jimmy Butler and Wagner. I need 1 more Rozier assist and I need 8 more points from Adebayo, and I'm going to walk away with $90 because I put 10 to win 90 on this 4-player stat projection. You could take these picks, you can fade my picks, but I don't advertise you fading me because I know ball. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS. Get that first deposit match on today's live stream. Heat up 70-60. Can we pick up 7 subscribers before we come back from timeout? I'll make the deal I made earlier. If we get to 730, so 7 subscribers at this TV timeout, I will take a shot of tequila. Hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. Can we get there? Oh, my guy, Mr. Gio, is in the chat. There's 1 subscriber. You won't regret it. Daily content at the Heat Report. We also go live for almost every game. We'll check back in on this number in just a second to see if we can get there. But Mr. Gio's $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Mr. Gio. I don't know if you saw our super chat menu today, but I'm running a special to where, and it's my deal of the day, that every super chat we get equals 1 minute on my run that I'm going to do post live show. You are super chat number 6 on the stream. So we now have 6 minutes that I have to run post live show. Shout out to Heat Nation, and I'll show that super chat menu at our next TV timeout. We are about to get back underway. Can we pick up a quick 4 subscribers before we come back from timeout? Can we get there? Got about 30 seconds. We'll see if this number is just behind and lagging maybe, but we're back in action. Butler drives inside to the rim. Fouled. Jimmy Butler, 3 of 5 from the line today. Chance to improve that number right now as he will head to the line for 2. All right, looks like that lag did not hit, so no goal reached. But of the 3 people that did subscribe, you will not regret it. Oh, well, whoever just unsubscribed, F you. F you. J-Boy, yep. Not the 8th. The 11th, J-Boy. The 11th on Sunday, J-Boy. 8th is Thursday's trade deadline. Sunday the 11th is when the Heat and Celtics play again. 3rd matchup of the year. Butler once again goes 1 of 2 at the line, so he's 4 for 7 at the charity stripe. Heat lead to 11. Markelle Fultz up top. Same lineup for Miami. It's the starters. Wagner turns it over. Rozier digged inside and picked his pocket. Jimmy slows it down on the break. Now backing down Fultz. Kicks it out to Rozier. Terry pump fake. Drives inside. Swings it to Tyler Herro. Herro back to Rozier. Terry gets a screen from Bam. Swings it to Butler. Butler baseline. Gets to the rim and is fouled by Fultz. So Jimmy Butler continues to work his way to the line. Jimmy up to 8 points tonight, I believe. 9 points, 5 of 8 from the line, so I was 1 off there. Uncharacteristic night for Jimmy shooting free throws. See if he can correct the ship a little bit here and go 7 of 10 by going 2 of 2 and putting the Heat up 13. But it's always a positive thing when you're witnessing Jimmy Butler get to the rim with aggressiveness and drawing fouls, because that's when he's at his best, because then it just allows him to get those more pump fakes, jab steps, and gets those little pull-up J's. Butler makes that first free throw. 6 minutes to go in the 3rd frame. Heat up 12. What's up, Daniel? Jimmy this time finally goes 2 for 2 instead of 1 for 2. Heat up 13. Bench going nuts for Jimmy Butler as jokes. Power of friendship might be back, folks. Jimmy Butler's even cracking a smile on the court. Banchero swings it to Fultz. He spins inside, fades away at the free throw line, and knocks down the midi. Markelle Fultz is having a strong game. Lead back to 11. Rozier hands it to Herro. Herro, left wing, drives by Banchero, kicks it out to Butler. Butler back to Herro at the top of the key. Pick and roll with Adebayo. Herro launches a 3 over Wendell Carter Jr., left it short. Don't love that 3 by Tyler. And the Heat get beat out in transition. I don't know how that happens, but Wendell Carter Jr., easy slam the other way. Butler quick the other way to the rim for a layup. even off of a make by Orlando, Jimmy Butler pushing the pace for Miami to get to the rack for a layup. Jimmy with 13 now for the ball game. Pick and roll between Fultz and Banchero. Heat in the zone. Banchero spinning and connecting on a little 8-foot jumper. Back and forth, third quarter we go here. 5 to go in the period. Butler, elbow jumper, pump faked. Kicks it back out to Herro. Now to Butler at the top of the key. Guarded by Fultz. Drives right by him. Kicks it to Herro. Wide open catch and shoot triple. It goes for Tyler Herro. His second three of the ball game. Good job by Butler. 2 feet in the painted area. Collapsing the defense. Kicking it out to Tyler, who has 12 points on the game and is 2 for 5 from 3. Other way for Orlando. Wagner inside. Loses the ball. Ball on the deck. Butler on the floor. Picks it up. Heat basketball. 4-on-2 break. Lob to Bam. Bad pass. Adebayo has to corral and just come down with it. I don't know what happened. Eric Spoelstra calls a timeout as the Heat had the ball on the front, on the Orlando Magic side of the court. Butler didn't come back to the Heat's offensive side of the floor after diving on the ball for the loose ball. So I'm a little fascinated by if Jimmy's banged up or something like that. Like, I don't know. But either way, timeout on the floor. Second one of the quarter. Heat up by 12 with the ball. If you're just joining us, as we have 267 people watching, our Super Chat menu tonight as the Heat lead 78, to 66. Any Super Chat gets on the show. $10 gets you a raffle ticket in our February month-long D-Wade laser printed signed jersey that we're going to give away at the end of the month. Not give away, but raffle. $20 gets you on the Heat Hall of Fame board. See this puppy right here. Join the 50 others already on the board. $50 Super Chat. I shotgun a beer. And then my deal of the day is every Super Chat, no matter how big or small, means how long am I going to run after this live stream. We have 6 Super Chats tonight, which means I have to do a 6-minute run. Can we get this higher and higher and force me to run a long time after the stream at the gym? It's my deal of the day. Those deals differ. One day it was $10 Super Chat, gets you 2 jersey raffle tickets instead of 1. $20, and then there one day where if we got to $100, it's a beer boot. Today's deal of the day, 1 minute added to the run. We have 6 Super Chats. Who's going to add that number up and get me to a 7-minute run? Who's going to do it? Who is going to do it? I see some prime candidates in the chat. I see Julian. Julian feels like a guy or a person that can get that active. Mr. Gio already sent in a Super Chat. Appreciate you, my guy. Brian McKenna. He seems like an interesting guy to keep your eye out for. Mr. Gio with a $10 Super Chat. Shout out to the legend himself, one of the real ones here at the Heat Report. Never know with Mr. Gio where things can go. He gets another raffle ticket, which that is his 4th. Mr. Gio now has 4 raffle tickets for the D-Wade laser printed jersey signed. And he also makes it a 7-minute run right now as the 7th Super Chat. Shout out to Mr. Gio. Reaper asks, are you running live? I am not running live, but I will post the final picture on my Instagram and Twitter, so at the end of the stream, I will make sure you guys follow me on both Instagram and Twitter if you guys have them, so you guys can see the final and know I'm not cheating you, which I would never do, and I think you guys know I would never do anything like that. So you have the proof. Adebayo spinning on Wendell Carter Jr. and slams it home! A bam slam! That is a nasty move from Adebayo. Quick little spin into a dunk. Wendell Carter Jr. Too little. Joe Ingles checks into the game. So does Jaime Jaquez Jr. for Miami. He checks out Butler. Ingles, top of the key triple. Rainbow splash. He's good, man. He can shoot the pill. Jaquez, quick answer is good! Jaime Jaquez Jr., you don't usually see him shoot a three that early in the shot clock, but he put it up and knocked down a left wing three. 83-69. He's playing a little bit better tonight. Playing a good game. I believe he's got 8 points today. Banchero, top of the key as the Heat go into the zone. Gary Harris swings at the Wendell Carter Jr. His triple can't fall. Rebound to Terry Rozier. He'll bring it up for Miami. Gets a screen from Bam. Dribbles left. Kicks it out to Herro. Herro drives by Wendell Carter Jr. Stops. Shoots a little 12-foot mid-range and connects. Tyler Herro puts the Heat back up by 16, 85-69. And then now a turnover force? No. Ball batted out of bounds by Miami. So it will be side out for Orlando as they tried to advance the ball up the court quickly. What a move by Adebayo, setting Wendell Carter up Jr., thinking he was going to get to that pull-up shot in the painted area off one dribble to the right. Spun it right back for a dunk. Bam's got 14 points and shooting 7 of 9 from the field. Bam Adebayo, could his little slump offensively be over in terms of his shot? Turnover! J-Rich stripped Banchero. Heat out and running. And they're going to have to pull it out as Caleb Martin couldn't get a good, clean look. He kicks it out to Kevin Love. Catch and shoot three as he just checks in. And he knocks it down! Kevin Love with a straight-on triple. Heat up 19. It's an 8-0 run in the last minute for Miami. The Magic need a time out. Let's go, Heat! Spam those fireball emojis! Let's go, Heat! 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 Up 19. Oh! A pair of super chats, which gets us up to 9 on the day. That's a 9-minute run. As of now, that is only going to go higher and higher. It starts with King Mystic. $5 super chat. Good vibes, Heat Nation. Hell yes, sir, as we get it hot in here in the chat. And then Mr. Gio comes in with another 10. So what I'm going to do for Mr. Gio, since he's a real one and he's showing his support, he gets another raffle ticket. He's now up to 5 for the D-Wade laser printed signed jersey giveaway, or raffle. I got to stop saying giveaway. The raffle at the end of the month. But because Mr. Gio kind of sent in two $10 super chats relatively next to each other, I'm also going to honor that as a entrance into the Miami Heat Hall of Fame. Mr. Gio already in the Hall of Fame, but we'll get on there once again. Shout out to Mr. Gio. Oh, Mr. Gio! As we're back in action, Banchero spinning inside, stripped, Heat out and running, Jaquez to Martin for a slam. This Heat team is playing with some great energy. Banchero fouled this time by J-Rich on the drive. It's a 21-point lead for Miami as they lead 90-69 with a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. This is Heat basketball. This is Miami Heat basketball. This is one of the better games Miami has played on both offense and defense as a conjoined group in unison, maybe in like 2 months, dude. Might be the best game offensively and defensively combined in the new year, that's for sure. So in the month of January/February, as Banchero airballs a 3, the Magic are absolutely unraveling as we currently sit. Heat shooting 10 of 26 from 3. Jaquez inside, blocked by Jonathan Isaac. He saves the ball from going out of bounds to Jaquez, and he is fouled, so Jaime will go to the line for a pair of free throws. Jaquez, who's participating in the dunk contest, tried to sky in for a slam, was rejected off of a trail position by Isaac. He saved it from going out of bounds right to Jaquez, who went up with it again and was fouled by Mo Wagner. Wow, what a game by Miami thus far. Jaquez's free throw falls, so he now up by 22. Man, this is a very fun game to watch and very encouraging as well. Now, if the Heat can win tomorrow as well, assuming they don't blow this lead, as they're up 23 now against one of the worst teams in the NBA in San Antonio, they can go into the trade deadline off a 2-game winning streak, 4 of their last 5, and then they have a 3-game break. They do not play Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They have 3 days off before playing Boston on Sunday at home, so they'll be well-rested, well-prepared to take on the C's, winning 4 of the last 5 games potentially. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Monteka says give Jovic some minutes. He might get him if this continues to be a blowout. Banchero is fouled inside, by the way, so he's going to get 2 free throws. He makes the first there, so they finally get off of a very nice 69 points. Banchero misses the second free throw. Rebound down to Jaquez. He's pushing with an exuberant pace. Finds a trailing Kevin Love, who he drives inside. Swings it out to Martin. Martin to the rack. Reverse layup. Doesn't go, but Kevin Love tips it back up and in. Lead largest now in the game, not 24 points. Quickly answered by Mo Wagner. 94-72, 30 to go in the quarter. Jaquez drives on Wagner, kicks it out to Martin. Catch and shoot triple from the right corner, can't go. Offensive rebound by Love, and they'll get another 14. Kevin Love wide open in the corner, swings it to Martin. Martin pump fake, reverse layup, goes. Caleb Martin, inserted in the starting lineup tonight, has played well. It's a 16-3 run for Miami over the last 3 minutes. They're up by 24. It's 4-on-5 for Orlando as they don't have anyone back, and Banchero's fouled inside. Isaac, I don't know if he took a hit. I don't know what happened in the eye, but Isaac did not play the end of that defensive possession. It did not come back on offense either. 6 seconds to go in the third quarter. Heat up 24, but Orlando's going to go to the line for 2. Miami will have last shot of the third period. Banchero is the Orlando Magic player heading to the line. He connects on the first, 96-73. Banchero has been living at the line tonight. Goes 1 of 2 there. Rebound by Herro. Stripped, but they're going to say goes off his leg. Out of bounds. So it'll be Magic ball with 3 seconds to go. Ball was loose. Herro came in to grab it. As he grabbed it, he was stripped, and it looked like it went off of his leg, or at least that's the call from the Zebras. Caleb Martin will check back into the ball game. Herro sits down. Defense for offense switch. Ingles inbounds at the Banchero, and they call a foul on Kevin Love. Ref show here just absolutely giving everything Paolo Banchero could ever want. I mean, the dude is just living at the charity stripe. Banchero is going to be taking his 11th and 12th free throw attempts of the game with this free throw trip. Refs you suck chance starting at the Kasai Center. Not that the Magic need. Well, I guess they do need help to get in the game. But it's not like it's going to really help them. Oh, Mr. Gio with another one. Shout out to you. Appreciate you supporting on this big night for Miami. Says last one of the night. Hashtag Rolly good vibes only. Appreciate you, Mr. Gio. You're a legend. And that is now 10 super chats. So that is now a 10-minute run that I will be doing post-live stream. Banchero goes 2 for 2, so the lead gets down to 21. Jaquez running 3 at the buzzer. Can't fall. So that will be the end of 3 quarters. Heat lead 96-75. Can they hold the Magic to under 100 points? We will see. Can they get up to 115, 120 points? We shall see. But as we head into the final period of the night, the fourth quarter, you all know what that means. Is we don't want the Heat to blow this one. So spam those fours. It's fourth quarter time. Spam those fours. Get the paws in the air. 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 Razor, Brian, King, J-Boy, Julian, Peter May, Yami, Gene Paul, TBC, Montega. Excuse me. Let's go. Let's go. Continue to spam those fours. Peter Mesa is really in a good mood tonight. Well, I'm almost getting out of my sickness. I've got good energy. The Heat are winning by 21. Why wouldn't I be happy? Life is asking, is Franz and Jalen out on her Orlando? Jalen. Am I missing Jalen? Franz Wagner's playing. I don't know who Jalen is. Oh, Suggs. No, he's playing too. They just weren't on the floor, if that's what you mean. But they're playing. It's not like the Heat are beating up on some shorthanded Magic team. They're fully healthy. We're fully healthy. First time we've had, I think this is the first time we've had Jaquez, Herro, Duncan, Rozier, Jimmy, Bam, Love, Richardson, Caleb Martin. This is the first time I think we've had our full team since adding Rozier. And I'm not going to say they're going to do this every time since having a full roster. But, I mean, it is interesting. That's the first time they've been all together. And they're beating the Magic by 21. J-Boy says, which Star Wars character is the best basketball player? Good question. I don't know. Fourth quarter joke. Well, the fourth quarter gets started by layup by Orlando pretty much instantly. So lead down to 19 now. Kevin Love gets it to Jimmy. 5 on the shot clock. Back to Love. Catch and shoot from the right wing. Can't fall. I do not think we're going to trade for DeMar DeRozan. Gary Harris, transition 3. Can't go, out of bounds. So going back to Miami as they look to hold on to this 19-point lead. Heat not even shooting that well from 3 tonight. 10 of 29. 34%. Below average for them. But they're dominating the painted area. 48 points in the paint. They are one of the worst teams in the NBA at finishing around the rim. Their rim efficiency rate is bottom of the NBA, but they're absolutely getting to the rim and finishing with ease tonight thanks to a really strong game from Adebayo. Herro has finished well. Rozier has finished well. I've really been impressed by that ability tonight. The Magic are the worst three-point shooting team in the NBA. Jimmy Butler, 4th turnover of the game as he drove baseline and stepped on the dotted line. Kobe-Wan Kenobi. That's a good one. Oh, I still have a little bit of a runny nose. It's so frustrating. Mo Wagner, 3 off the pick and roll. Doesn't go. Almost fouled by Duncan Robinson, but no call. Kevin Love inside, spinning. What a cut by Josh Richardson. Is that Nikola Jokic or Kevin Love out there? What a spin into a pass by K-Love. Perfectly timed cut by J-Rich. Heat back up by 21. Franz Wagner swings it to Mo Wagner. A little Wagner action. Now they're on a pick and roll. Franz pull-up floater. Can't fall. Rebounding foul called on Jaquez as he grabbed Mo's arm there. So second chance opportunity gained by the Disney group, Orlando Magic. There's certain partnerships that just make a lot of sense. Disney sponsoring the Orlando Magic, that is one of them. That is one of them. 21-point lead for Miami, 98-77. Gary Harris Jr. cannot knock down the 3. Offensive rebound by Mo Wagner again. Kicks out to Ingles for a triple. That one does fall. So now it's down to 18, 80-98. Gotta clear off these rebounds. Can't let them get back into the game with second effort plays. Butler right wing, isolated on Franz Wagner. Gets a screen from Duncan. Jimmy to the rim, kicks out to Love. Swung to Robinson. Triple is in and out. Rebound to Orlando. Chance to cut in this 18-point lead. I imagine if Orlando scores on this possession, Spo will call a TO. Cole Anthony drives on Jaquez. Lefty layup. Falls. No timeout by Spo, but the lead is down to 16, 98-82. Jaquez quickly the other way. To the rim. Layup. Can't fall. Rebound to Orlando. They're coming in with pace. Wagner drives by. Slams at home. And Spo will call a timeout. It's a 14-point game. 98-84, and the Heat are not out of the woods just yet. This is classic Miami. Exactly 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and they might be playing with their food. Run by Orlando to cut what was a 21-point lead to 14 with just 3 minutes in to this fourth quarter. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, the fourth quarter is here, and we'll tell you about Prize Picks. One last time, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America. You get a first deposit match up to $100 when you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS. I'm putting that link and promo code in the live chat. It's also in the description of today's live stream. Let's check in on my picks tonight. I had the more than on 19.5 Bam Adebayo points. He has 14, which is tied for the lead between of Heat scorers. So he needs 6 points in the final quarter. I think it's possible. I took the more than on Jimmy Butler, 1.5 turnovers. He has, I believe, 4 turnovers now. Actually, this box score is a little behind. I believe he has 4 turnovers. I have more than Rozier, 4.5 assists, which he's got 5. So we've got Rozier. Rozier the more than 4.5. Bang. We had more than Jimmy Butler, 1.5 turnovers. Bang. We had more than 3.5 rebounds for Franz Wagner. He's got 6. Bang. So this was a 4-player entry to win 9 times my money because I did some Demon and Goblin to play with my money a little bit. 10 to win 90. All I need to win is 6 fourth quarter points from Bam Adebayo. We've already banged on the Jimmy Butler turnovers. Banged on the Rozier assist. and banged on the rebounds from Franz Wagner. You take picks like this and just overall have a better time watching whatever sporting event you want. Big game this Sunday, Chiefs 49ers. Make it more interesting playing daily fantasy. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. First spot match up to $100. 280 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that sub button as we approach crunch time here in the 305. If we get to 7,750 subscribers tonight, I'll take a shot of tequila. 18 subs from now until the game ends. I will take a shot of 1,800 tequila. Tequila, 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 tequila. But for other than that reason alone, we do put out daily videos here at the Miami Heat Report, whether it be a live stream like the one you're watching right now or a normal video on the YouTube side of things. I'll have you covered on the latest trade rumors up until the deadline of Thursday p.m. Eastern or 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll also have you covered on the Heat's playoff push, buyout market, injury news. We'll have it all for the rest of the season. Stay tuned. Stay locked in. Let's hit that sub button. Butler drives it on Franz Wagner, ripped and turned it over. 5 turnovers for Miami in this one, and now the Magic are dangerously close to making this a game. Wagner, Euro step floater inside over Jimmy Butler goes. Oh my. Lead down to 12. The last thing you can afford here is a blown lead. 9-0 run for Orlando. I want to throw up. Butler inside. A lot of contact. Kicks it out to Richardson. J-Rich driving. Rejected. Turns it out to Rozier. 3. And an out. Depending on shot selection, Orlando could get it to single digits. Jesus. Wagner guarded by J-Rich. Gets a screen. Now Duncan. Out to Ingles. Left wing. Ingles calls for a screen. Gets the screen. Nothing going, though. Dribbles right. Swings it to Gary Harris. Gary Harris drives baseline. Pull-up jumper. Falls. 10-point game. This is just freaking ridiculous. If the Heat blow this game, I might need to cancel the season. 11-0 run for the Orlando Magic. Rozier's into the ball game. So is Bam. Duncan, Rozier, J-Rich, Bam, and Jimmy are your 5. Duncan pick and roll with Bam. Nothing there. Gets it to Butler in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Jimmy isolating. Sidestep. 3. God! What a big shot by Jimmy Butler to get the Heat across 100 points. Up 13. The difficulty on that shot cannot be overstated. It ends a 11-0 run for the Magic and puts some ease in the Heat fans' mind. Great defense by Miami and Bam Adebayo forcing a miss. Heat running out in transition. Butler left wing triple. Good again! Jimmy Butler! Back-to-back threes! It got down to 10. Jimmy says, not so fast, sweetheart. Back-to-back threes. And it's a 104-88 now. Cole Anthony inside. Out to Wagner. His 3. Can't go. That's a foul! It doesn't matter. The ball was tipped out of bounds by Orlando. Mo Wagner, that dirty scumbag, hit Rozier in the face. But how about that sidestep triple in front of the Magic bench over Franz Wagner? And then the other way, catch and shoot in transition. Butler, left wing triple, knocked it down. Heat up 16. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 19 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists for Jimmy. Triple-double watch on display. Butler kicks it out to J-Rich. 6.5 to go in the game. He's on the right wing. Can he make it 3 threes in a row? Butler drives inside. Running floater. It goes! And Jimmy Butler says he's too small! Timeout Orlando! Lead back up to 18. It's a personal 8-0 run by Mr. Clutch himself, Jimmy Butler. He's going Himmy mode. Type your Himmies, type your 22s. The Magic need a timeout. Let's litter the comment section with the 22s or fireball emojis. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Jimmy Butler takeover in the fourth quarter. What a response by Jimmy Butler in the Miami Heat after allowing the Magic to get a 22-point deficit down to 10. Butler goes 3, bang, 3, bang, layup, bang, lead back up to 18. Jimmy is Himmy. And that lineup of Bam, Rozier, Richardson, Duncan, and Butler proving to provide dividends for Miami. Good defensively, good offensively. A super chat from my guy, Content Lounge. Shout out to Content. That is our 11th super chat of the stream, which if you're just joining us, our Rolly deal of the day is every super chat is a minute on my post-live stream run on the treadmill, which means I am now at 11 minutes that I have to run post-live stream. I'll put that on Twitter and Instagram, the completed results after the stream and the run, so you guys know I wouldn't fake and flake on you guys, which I would never do, by the way. But $10 gets you a raffle ticket for a month-long D-Wade raffle entry where we're going to give away a laser-printed signed D-Wade jersey. $10 gets you a raffle ticket. You can get as many tickets as you want. Every $10 super chat or higher gets you a ticket. $20 gets you on the Miami Heat Hall of Fame board. $50 super chat if we get nuts. Chug a beer. And then the deal of the day. You guys just heard it. You guys just heard it. But I'm more concerned if we get to 7,750 subscribers on this live stream. If we do, I'm taking a shot at tequila. Taking a shot at tequila. We're going to be back live again tomorrow as the Heat welcome in Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. They have a 10-40 record this season. They have been horrific. The Heat should be able to win that game. Should be able to win. They're last in the West over there. Worst team. We have 305 people watching. Pretty sure not everyone is subscribed. Whoever unsubscribed, F you. Magic baseline blocked. Duncan Robinson swats away a Markelle Fultz attempted reverse layup. Good play there by D-Rob. It's Rozier, Bam, J-Rich, Jimmy, and Duncan still on the floor together. Wagner off a curl. Gets it to Wendell Carter at the elbow. Inside the Wagner for an easy layup. That was a really good offensive set by the Magic as they answer that 8-0 run by Butler out of the timeout with a bucket. Under 6 minutes to go in this ballgame. Jimmy defended by Franz Wagner, 22-22. Jimmy finds a curling Duncan. Duncan double team, swings it to Rozier. Guarded by Fultz. Rozier gets a screen from Jimmy. Now working on Wagner. Rozier, sidestep, deep two. Good! Rozier with a tough sidestep mid-range bucket. Best game, I think, of Rozier's Heat tenure. He had 21 against the Knicks, but that was a meaningless 21. This has been an impactful 16. Stop by Bam. Heat in transition. Jimmy to D-Rob for the layup. Heat up by 20. 110-90. Let's go, Heat. What a play by Bam. Defense to offense. Jimmy now 2 assists and 3 rebounds away from a triple-double. There's a rebound. Now 2 assists, now 2 rebounds. 21, 8, and 8. J-Rich, baseline. Running out of dribble, kicks it to Rozier. He's in the corner, kind of in jail. Is able to get out of it. Now working on Wendell Carter, right wing. Pump fake, pull-up elbow, jumper. God! Terry Rozier! Playing with his food. 4 straight points. He's got, I believe now, 18. He on a 14-2 run after the Magic opened the quarter on a 13-0 run. Answer from Franz Wagner. Triple, top of the key. 112-93. Rozier feeling himself. Swings it to Duncan for a 3. Kaboom! The Heat can't miss. I know we got scared a little bit there at the beginning of the fourth, but the Heat cannot miss right now. 4 minutes to go. They're up 22. Suggs looking to answer. Can't. Rozier with the board. We're under 4 minutes to go in the 3:05, and the Heat look like they're going to close this one out. Be hard to give up 4 points in 22 minutes. Or 22 points in 4 minutes. That's that backwards. Duncan Right wing, driving, swings it to Adebayo, trailing J-Rich. J-Rich pump faked, elbow jumper is no good. Rebound on to Wendell Carter Jr. He'll outlet it to Markelle Fultz. He'll push. Fultz to Wagner. He just knocked down a three. He won't knock down that one. Rozier snatches the rebound. That long wingspan coming into play, just snatching it out of the air. Butler brings it up. 3 minutes to go. Screen from Bam. Butler, right elbow. Brings it back out. Drives baseline. Wendell Carter Jr. fouled. Almost got the bucket to fall, but Jimmy's going to head the line for two. Butler, absolutely dominant fourth quarter, has 21 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, alongside 3 steals. He's 7 of 10 at the line, 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. The only blemish on Jimmy's game, 5 turnovers, but he's also created 3 steals, so I'll take it. Looks like the Magic are going to wave the white flag here as they've got a 5-man lineup checking into the ball game. It's all bench players, and the Heat will get a bounce-back win after the loss on Sunday evening at home against the Clippers. It will be their 3rd win in their last 4 games after losing 7 straight. Orlando Robinson checks in for Adebayo. The Heat will empty their bench, it looks like, to close out this ball game, as they do have a game tomorrow, first game of a back-to-back. Jaquez checks in. Orlando Robinson checks in. Rozier out. Haywood Highsmith will go in. I assume Nikola Jovic will also go in. Butler makes both free throws, 117-93. J-Rich fouls just to put in more bench guys for Miami. Highsmith into the ball game. Butler finishes his night, 23 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. What a game. What a game. Anthony Black, talented rookie out of Arkansas, checks in. Highsmith, Jaquez, Robinson, J-Rich, and D-Rob will be your 5 to close in all likelihood. Goga inside. What a pass to Chuma Okeke, who knocks in a layup. Chuma Okeke, by the way, absolutely thrashed Miami when they played last time in Orlando, when the Heat lost by like 20. Jaquez drives inside. Easy lefty. Layup goes for the rook out of UCLA. Can the Heat keep them under 100? The Heat got to 120, which, boy, is that encouraging. Against a pretty solid defensive team, too. Orlando's got good defensive stats. Okeke misses that one, and will be officially under 2 minutes to go. Shout out to Mr. Gio, another $5 super chat. Hashtag the boys are back. Hashtag Rozier is fire. He had a terrific game tonight. Terrific game tonight. And that is now 12 super chats. So it's a 12-minute run for your boy Rolly as J-Rich scoops inside for a tough left-handed layup. Heat up 26 now. Heat up 26. Dos minutos to go. Shout out to Mr. Gio. Appreciate you, man. Goga loses the ball. Gets it back. Out to Caleb Houston. Swung around the rock. Anthony Black will drive. Pump fake. Mid-range jumper for him. Can't fall. Rebound by Jaquez. He'll push. Get it to Haywood Highsmith, who fumbles the ball and loses it out of bounds. So it will go back to Orlando with a minute and a half to go in this ball game. Wow. What a good game by the Miami Heat. Encouraging defensive display, encouraging offensive display. This is as good as it gets if you're a Heat fan. You're not, and Jaquez gets the steal. Slow it down, Jaime. Game's over, buddy. You don't need to drive down the floor. Take it easy. Orlando Robinson trailing triple. That doesn't go. That doesn't go. Take it easy, folks. Take it easy. No need to push. Just walk it up the floor as we're under a minute to go. Caleb Houston's 3. Can't fall. Rebound to Duncan. The Heat will hold the Magic under 100 points. That's electric. Hemi mode was activated there. The Magic got to a 10-point game with about 6 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. And then Jimmy Butler had a personal 8-0 run, and that was the end of the game. Literally, Magic came all the way back, and then Jimmy said, yeah, that's not going to happen. 8-0 run, 2 triples and a running layup in the paint, and that will do it. And the Heat really never looked back after that. Anthony Black turns it over. That is final. Heat win 121-95. A 26-point victory by your Miami Heat. When was the last time you saw Miami score over 121? I don't know, but it feels good. That is for sure. While holding your opponent to 95. Heat win. Spam those W's. Let's go. That is a big game for a multitude of reasons. I know it's only February, but this was your final game against the Orlando Magic. You led the season series 2-1. So a win tonight, which you got, won the season series, which means you own the tiebreaker over the Orlando Magic with a 3-1 series victory. You also trailed Orlando, who came into this game with a 3-game win streak, by 1 game in the standings. They were 27-23. You were 26-24. This win bumps you up to 27-24, bumps them down to 27-24, and now you jump them in Eastern Conference standings as well as the Southeast Division. Not that that really means anything. So the Heat are now in 7th place in the East as they look to stack wins going into the All-Star break, past the trade deadline, and then try to climb up those standings so they do not have to play in the play-in again for the back-to-back seasons. And they will likely have to go on the road in the first round of the postseason. They'll probably finish anywhere between 7 and 5 is my guess. Might be a little too difficult to catch some of those other guys. But yeah. Booty. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Enjoyed the stream. Thanks, bro. It's rare to have ranking points from the Heat. Well, bud, appreciate you. Hopefully you did subscribe to the channel because we're going to be live again tomorrow. We go live for almost every Miami Heat basketball game. So hopefully, bud, we see you around here in the future. Axie says, sorry I wasn't here. Was at the arena with the buddies. Axie, that is no apology from you. The Heat winning and then you hopping on the stream right after, that is as electric as it gets. Shout out to Axie, and congratulations on seeing a good game. Everything looked good today. Drake May, my guy, is in the chat. We better than what our seed is, that is for sure. I agree, Drake May. Also, Drake, go to the New England Patriots, please. Bud says, definitely going to come back to watch your stream. Appreciate that. Said, love the energy. It's easy to have good energy when the Heat are winning and winning big. I try to keep my energy up during the games that don't go so well. It's something that I'm working on because I am a very passionate person who wears the emotions that I have on my sleeve. Like, I think it's very easy to tell when I'm in a good mood. It's very easy to tell when I'm in a bad mood, when I'm frustrated. Whole 9 yards. But I'm trying. I try. If you guys want to get on the show, have a thought about the trade deadline, which is just about 48 hours away, have a thought about tonight's game, want to ask me a question, super chat, stay live. If not, we're going to sign off. I am going to film a video to put out tomorrow morning for you guys to make sure you guys get more and more videos before the NBA trade deadline. We'll have a video go out tomorrow morning. We'll be live for the game, and then we'll put out a video on Thursday morning as well, kind of previewing the trade deadline, and then we'll have you covered on trade deadline day, whether the Heat make a move, don't make a move, whatever Miami does, we'll have you covered. You can bet on that. Give it a minute. And then, when is the next game, Kane says? tomorrow night, same time, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm bad at conversion, so I don't know what time that is for you, Kane. Take on the San Antonio Spurs. Same time, same place. Same time, same place. The Heat have the second best odds for Klay Thompson's next team. Keep Klay Thompson away from my team. Keep Klay away from my team. I'll tell you that. All right, no super chats in the last minute as I'm just catching up on some Twitter. Jaquez had a good game tonight. 12 points, 6 boards, 3 steals. All right. Alrighty, we're going to sign off as I don't see any super chats coming in. Appreciate the 5,300 people that have watched today's live show. I'll see you guys again tomorrow evening for our live stream against the San Antonio Spurs. I'll see you tomorrow in video form with a video put out tomorrow morning. If you're on the East Coast, I would guess I'll probably put it around 10:30, 9:30 Central Time is when I wake up and go to the gym before I work afternoons and nights like today. So, yeah, be prepared for that around 10:30 Eastern Time, 9:30 Central Time, depending on what time zone you're on. Appreciate everyone who tuned in. Appreciate the 12 super chats. Also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Nic_Rohloff, at Nic Rohloff 9 on IG for that picture. 12-minute run incoming. I'm actually probably going to run longer than 12 minutes if we're going to be honest. So I'm going to actually just take a picture of the run after I send y'all or whenever I'm done because I was hoping to get it to like 15, 20. I was going to say, but however far you guys took it, I was going to do it. But I was always probably planning on like a 20, 25-minute run anyway. But if you guys got to like 30, 35, it would have just increased that as well. All right, I'll see y'all. Michael Lee says, do the Boston game. We will be live on Sunday against the Celtics. Don't work. Michael Lee says, you don't hoop. I don't know if that's directed at me, but I hoop all the time, and I'd probably give you buckets. This is how I am. I'm tough. All right. I got to go. See y'all with a video tomorrow morning. See you on a live stream tomorrow. Peace out.